I had to do some
Molly, were you
side
there
chatting.
when Kulprid got
Welcome,
killed
everybody.
in Zomboid?
Which time?
Was I there?
Well, he was like he was in the forest, like looking for mushrooms or something, and then he just gets killed by a green zombie out of nowhere.
Yeah, I was there.
Oh my god, it was so sad.
I cleared all the zombies before that.
So last we left off, our players were battling a merchant because they didn't like the prices that were being offered for the goggles that they were trying to attempt to get. And we also had Zoran and Jackson back with the Donovan, which is the preacher or the priest.
It wasn't Jackson. It was Orlando.
Oh, Orlando. Oh yeah, Jackson was here. Sorry, it was Orlando. Orlando was there. That's right. Jackson is here trying to help procure those goggles as well.
Then we go back to the church.
And
then lawyer tried again. I could have sworn because a couple of us like jokingly rolling for it.
You guys, we made it back. Everybody made it back to the church.
Okay,
like
so
3 of us wind up unlocking the spell jokingly before Lord did.
That would be awesome. Like everybody knows how to do it.
Everybody can make holy water except Lore.
Well, we all rolled and like I did it. Fucking
Lore can do it in like an hour, but we could do it in like 2 minutes.
Hey, I'm okay with you guys making the holy water. If you guys want to make it, I'm cool with that.
All right, so we're actually back in the church area.
Lord was like, "What happened?" We were like, "Nothing."
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. And I think we were in the process of telling him we were leaving town.
No, we still needed to go and find the crying woman. I think it was the only other.
I thought we were like, "Fuck this town." We were gonna.
No. That specific group of people. Like, I'm not gonna just write off the entire town, but
it's like half
sure,
of them.
if there's
only 20 people out there. It was like 7 of them.
Yeah, I agree.
We just tell Strahd, we're like, "Look, you can have those 7 people. The rest of the town's off limits."
I still think my my argument for who's right and who's wrong, I was right.
Oh, the vendor was not right. He still needs to die.
All right, so you guys get. Can you unpause the scene, or unless you need to do something first?
You're good. Are you trying again for the spell?
Yeah, so I just rolled the other 3 days. So basically, I got a 23 4 days ago, and then a 20 today.
I would say with the success rate of being more than 3 times, you have learned how to do it successfully.
All right, so after I'm done, I pack up and I look at oh, what was his name again? I am so sorry.
Donovan?
The Donovan, yeah. I look at Donovan. I'm like, thank you so much for teaching me. I'm gonna make sure to put this information to really good use, fighting the forces of darkness in this area.
Well, I do hope that you can find it useful, hopeful, and that the people can see the mercy of the Lord of Light. May Lathander be with you.
And with you, Father. And I see the I'm assuming I see the party walking in. I'm like, good news, guys. We have another tool at our disposal fighting the forces of evil. And I toss Jackson, and I toss. Well, actually, no. I have one vial. I can't toss Jackson because he's not here at the moment. I toss Gralrig a vial of holy water.
Mm.
Check this out. Holy water. Throw this on undead, ruins their day. Where'd you guys come from? How'd it go with selling the stuff?
Didn't. He's a
Oh, why
cheat
not?
trying to rip us off. And then a
Oh, that's
bunch
okay.
of random people decided that he was right and we were wrong about it. So
Well, it's not a big deal. I mean, you still have the goods, I take it?
hmm
All right. Well, unless you want me to hold them again, or you want to take care of it.
you can hold on to it for
Okay.
now.
Well, I'll start asking around a little bit later and see if I can find another merchant that won't cheat us out. And the next thing that is on our list to do is to investigate that poor woman that is crying. Did you guys get any leads on her?
No, did not.
Okay. Orlando, do you need any other assistance here in the church?
I do not, and it is. I think it is time for us to help that poor woman.
Okay, I completely agree. Father Donovan, again, thank you so much for your guidance. If there's anything that you need from me, please let me know.
Thank you, son. But nothing further at the moment. Then he kind of leans towards the altar again, and starts making his prayers again.
All right, well, perfect. If you guys want to lead the way, I'll follow right in line.
Ray, I can't see my token, by the ways.
Anybody else not see their token right now? Guys hear me?
I'm
I
good.
see mine just fine. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, same.
I see it up there. I will move it for us for right now.
All right.
Shows that you be
Oh, now I can see stuff. Boom.
okay. Awesome. And Jackson's gonna come with us. Unfortunately, we don't have Jackson with us this week. So I'll be playing Jackson as well as more the silent type, though. I recall him not talking as much, but be fine with that. And Doe, are you coming as well, or are you having any kind of difficulties moving it?
I disappeared and I can't move anymore.
I
Yeah,
don't
what
even see
about
Doe's.
no? All right.
I'm my light's kind of disappearing and moving around, but I'm invisible.
That's weird.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see it. You can see you on stream, but not in game.
Well, I just deleted him right now, so I'm trying to put him back on so that we have no problem with that. How about now?
There we go.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I'm good. Yay.
Yeah,
Careful with
good
those
stuff.
walls.
The walls are not as bad anymore.
Okay. I'm stuck.
All right. Go ahead and go. Oops, sorry, not the. And we are also missing and Orlando Lighthammer. Right now we're looking at around, I would say 6 o'clock. You see it's not that dark outside, but you know that probably have like a couple more hours before it starts to get dark again.
One thing that we need to do is we need to find out what exactly this woman is doing every night when the horde comes, because she might be getting lucky, and eventually that luck's gonna run out. Especially if she's doing this alone.
Not an unwise thought. I see the map, but I don't see my token.
Okay.
You don't see it under Gar?
Just
Or
yeah, you're just beneath Grog. Just south.
Gar?
I do not see any tokens. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, same.
All right. Do we have the ability to, pardon me, camp out in the Burgermeister's mansion again, or do we need to find our own?
I do need I do need
I
a
can
rest.
see now. Yeah, I don't see why we wouldn't be able to camp there. We should ask again. They probably would
Let's see.
welcome our company.
So have someone double check that, and then the rest of us can search. Meet back here in about an hour and a half at the latest.
Okay.
Can we possibly rest before we go?
Well, we can rest in the manor.
And also, it would be
We can
best if
do
we
a
didn't.
short rest at most right now.
I'm concerned if the sun's already getting heavy in the sky. It's only gonna be a matter of time before it's night.
That's why I'm trying to put a straight hard. We need to have shelter by an hour and a half from now.
Come with me, a car, and then if they say that you can rest, then you can just rest while we talk to the woman real quick, because you probably want to get ready for tonight. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Just come with me, and we'll see. If they say yes, then just rest there while we take care of what's going on with this woman.
It's a short rest for the stone's endurance, or is it a long rest?
I believe it's
short,
a
short or long. Short or long, okay, but cool.
And now I can see myself. Awesome.
All right, so I am heading with a car, see if we can secure a place to rest tonight.
And I will spend time with the other four to see what we can do for the woman in need. Do we currently
right.
hear her moaning?
Oh yeah, it's as quiet as it is in this town. Um, very few people are mobile, like walking around in the streets. You can definitely hear the moaning.
Are there and since I could see kind of where we're standing, and even though I know I wasn't there, are there people milling about from the earlier ruckus?
Not necessarily. There's you might have the shopkeeper, like it's open, the door's open. You probably see from where you're at. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
I saw nothing, and probably see absolutely. I see nothing for like. I'm completely introspective. I'm like, everything is wonderful in this world. I don't know why anybody would hate this place.
So you see that
Well, I was
silver lining where
wondering-
there is no silver lining.
I was wondering, just looking around the area, are there any structures of like key interest that besides this woman crying off in the distance? How do we? Is there anything nearby that would definitely catch our eye, or is it just generally houses that are abandoned?
So you do see a lot of like boarded up houses. They have a structural like presence. Essentially, you can see where the domiciles would have certain levels of people that used to live in them or that do live in them. You would see that one was meant for possibly somebody of a higher status than somebody that was just an armor smith, in the town. But yeah, you can see that there are the different statuses based off of how well the houses were built and the designs that they were made from.
But nothing of like absolute interest that that's nearby. Something, yeah. Because if they're all just buildings and some are really good and some are bad, then but I'm thinking of like any other structures, so it doesn't seem so.
I'm thinking out of character that if these occupants of these buildings are not coming back, it might be free game to loot these houses to pay for the defenses of the city, and probably take some to assist us in our journey to help them.
Hey, Rob was giving, I believe.
He was giving Orlando a reroll.
I was trying to remember which guy he was on at the time.
What if the others move ahead and I'll stay behind and check out some of these buildings and I'll meet up with you guys?
And here's my reroll for perception. Did not change a goddamn thing.
Wow.
I still think this is the most beautiful, beautiful city in the world. I might move here.
So, if you're going to be checking out the houses and stuff, do you mind if I ask the mayor if that's okay, or are you trying to like?
I'm just gonna slip out. Okay, I'll keep an eye out. I'll definitely if a house looks completely abandoned, then and there's something useful, then let's just keep it on the DL.
But if it belongs to somebody and they come back and now they have a lower chance of surviving because of it, that's kind of messed up.
Well, what if we have a lower chance of surviving of not having it?
Well, the thing is this: it already belonged to somebody else.
All right, if you want to go, but
I'm not gonna stop you. I'm not your
I'm not
babysitter.
I'm not
just
breaking
worried.
I'm not breaking windows, but if a house or a building looks like it's it's completely out of it and there's something extremely useful, I don't know. I'm just saying.
Hey, you do you, but you gotta remember that if you get caught, you might have to face the consequences. Reason why I want to talk to the mayor first is to see if we can negotiate.
You can do
doing
yeah,
this.
that's fine. Go ahead, that's fine.
Yeah, it's just gonna be real quick, I promise. And then I walk in the door. Now I'm wondering, does your character like screw that guy and go back into the alleyways?
Yeah, I think I just slip off.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna take a look around anyways, so it doesn't mean I'm gonna steal stuff. I'm just gonna take a peek around. But just to save time, right? Like,
Yeah, because it is getting dark.
you're not gonna fight anything. At least you're not gonna fight anything if you go talk to her, right? So we don't need everybody there all at once. I don't think that's the thing, like. Maybe I gotta do a roll or two to, for perception or something to just see if there's stuff around. But
I'd recommend at least Orlando go because Gralrig, people are not really taking too kindly to the way he looks. No offense, Gralrig. I think you look just fine.
Oh, don't worry. I have no problem with you.
Great.
this is not so hard to check if you blocks. It wouldn't take me that long. It'd only take me like what, 10, 15 minutes to just walk around the entire block here, and it's only a few buildings.
Yeah. Why don't you go into one of the
Bar
enter
doesn't
one of the
have
doors?
scales, Gargamond.
And
Yeah.
then I'll come back down if there's anything, at the very end. If there's anything going on.
You get teleported back to that one house we just escaped.
I'm not hearing objections.
None from me. I mean, I already told you what I think, and that doesn't mean just because I say it means it's
All
gonna
right,
happen.
Cray, I've already slipped off while these guys started talking about whatever.
Okay. So as you reach that corner,
I hope that how big he is, no one sees him. The man is a giant.
What would that be, stealth?
I don't care if I see him or not.
No, I'm stealthing that.
you can
I'm
do a stealth
stealthing
check,
that.
yeah.
Might as well. There you
Now do a perception. Not you, Orlando.
We all know how this is going to go. If I roll another natty one,
go.
You just cease to exist.
that's
Hey, there you go.
He definitely sees you as you're walking off, but you may not notice that he sees you.
All right, just a quick slip away. Okay.
So as you were turning that corner, though, you kind of saw some signs. It was on like a little posting right here.
Mm-hmm.
The signs were kind of. You were noticing there were some missing people in there, like pictures of people that have been missing from this village.
How many? Like 10 or like 100?
I would say you saw probably about, I would say 7 or 8.
Okay. Young, old, just people, general.
There were mainly old people that were missing on the flyers, like older.
Any familiar names, I guess?
No, nobody that you would know of in this town.
Okay.
Just something that caught your eye. There's quite a few missing people on there.
So it's been happening for a while that they have a missings board. Okay, makes sense. These guys just stand around the middle of the road.
well. I'm gonna head off towards the moaning.
Okay.
So, which give me a
Everything in my power not to comment.
well.
Point taken. So you hear it coming from down the street. Fuck.
What do they hear?
Hear a. So it's like more of a crying, moaning than anything else.
Sorry, I just got back. What did we hear?
Moaning.
The moaning.
Crying.
And Orlando
Crying,
Lighthammer
moaning.
wants to go see.
Could you act it out again? That wasn't here.
What it has.
We need to put Zoran in audio jail for a minute.
It wasn't me that said it the last time.
So is that a no?
We need that as like a clip. A soundboard clip.
So so you say it's down. You say it's down the road. This
Yeah,
way.
it's
this
it's
way.
south.
This way.
It's south this
Okay.
way.
So I'm gonna head-
Jackson says I kind of hear coming from this house up here.
Which house up where?
Do you see
Right
the ping?
here?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm just gonna come right down there, and I shall knock on the door.
And you can hear that the since you've gotten closer, it's louder and it sounds more predominant now in this area that you're hearing it.
And I speak out. I speak out. We are here to help. What is causing you such grief?
No response back. You're still hearing the cries and moaning of which you can discern based off of the way it is an older lady, but not too old, probably roughly around.
I turn to Galric and say, my large friend, do you think we should open the door ourselves?
Yes, I'm more worried about what could be wrong than why someone's crying.
Then let us open the door. And with that, I give it the old John Wayne kick. Just
Oh God.
just
Breaks
So-
his ankle.
so you want that as a straight strength check?
Actually, yeah, go ahead and do a strength check. See if you can break down the door, because you do notice that it is kind of like barricaded. All right, so when you take that force from the back of your heel, trying to kick it down, you feel like a whole bunch of things that are on the inside kind of holding it in place. That it's not just the door stopping you from being able to enter.
Did the door not budge at all, or did it feel like it gave way a little bit?
You felt it just the slightest nudge, but I think it may have been more of the space that was sitting between what was holding it closed. Basically, the doors is ajar by like maybe like an inch, but you can now look into it and tell me what you see with that investigation check.
Well, you tell me what I see with a 14.
Right. So you see a broken down pair holding down part of the door. There looks to be like a bookshelf that's kind of stopping it as well. And maybe a few furniture items that you're seeing legs, but you're not seeing what it's attached to from the angle that you're looking.
Okay, I step back. I see something humanoid inside. Galrig, would you like to give this a try?
Yeah, sure.
I step out of the doorway.
Yeah, it didn't give way at all with that kick or that nudge.
Are there any?
How about this? Let's look for windows or another way in.
Yep, that was my next thought. Is let's take a look and see if there's any windows or weakened boards on the side of the.
This is how you get shot in real life.
And
Well,
I'm saying-
I am from Stockton, so this is old hat to me. So
We got crossbows
So-
at the door here.
So just to double check, Doe, are you wanting to enter any of these houses, or are you just looking at them as you're walking down the streets?
Well, I was gonna ask. So I'm trying to like move at a reasonable pace while these guys are attempting to kick a door down. Um, but like I was gonna ask if I notice anything like, as I hit the crossroads right here, I'm gonna take a right because I'm gonna pull around the back of those houses and you know I'm gonna just kind of walk around. But yeah, is there anything notable? Any structures notable? Any buildings that are worth taking a look at, or are they all just totally boarded up? Because I'm not gonna break anything, but
Right. So you'll notice that there are certain houses that have marks on them, spanning across each one of these houses. Because I saw how you were going, essentially from here to here to here, and you were kind of walking your way around each one of these areas, right?
I didn't go all the way. I poked up that road a
Oh,
little bit,
okay.
and then I just because that's back to where we came from. But then I was, because the building is south of here, I'm gonna be taking a right down south and then coming up around the bottom. So, yeah,
Okay.
I
So yeah, you definitely see that like this house right here is boarded up, and you see an X on the front of it as well.
only some of
So
them though, right?
yeah, only some of them, not all of them. Like that
All
one,
right.
this one. You see the one in the corner behind you as well.
Is there anything special about like how they're boarded up, or are they just regular? Like, is it just kind of like a regular building like the rest of them?
You do see that these ones are heavily boarded up to the point where not only were they slats that were across, but there were some that were going across those in a diagonal angle, to kind
All
of make
right,
sure that it is absolutely locked down.
all right. I'm gonna do something a little sketchy because well, okay. Personally, I have some level of guessing, but am I allowed to guess that, or do I have to roll on my own guess and just make an action?
You can make the guess, and then at that point we can have a
What?
discussion.
So, question: what if I just make the action and then just so it's what's
I could tell you how it succeeded or failed, or if it did anything at
because
all.
because what if I make the action? It's gonna seem incredibly irrational, right? But if I explain the reasoning, would I have to make a roll on that type of reasoning? Because I'm gonna, yeah.
So I would like to say the way that I GM is more of you can always try it. So tell
Because
me what
okay,
you
so
want to
what I
do,
want to
and then we can
what I
try it.
want to I want to walk. I'm gonna walk up to one of the doors that are boarded up completely and have an X on the house, and I want to bang on the front door.
Okay,
All right.
that's
So there's
absolutely, yeah. And there's also these kind of things if you wanted to. Rob was correct. He's kind of helping me out a little bit on the GMing because he's pretty good at it as well. Um,
okay.
but you can always like side chat me and be like, hey, I want to try this,
N-
and then
No,
we
because
can, you know,
I'm gonna make the action, the reasoning behind it. I'm gonna hold to myself
sounds good to me.
because I'm by myself, and I think that's a low value action. There's no reason for me like not to do it correct for rolling. So I just want to make sure. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I'm gonna go up to one of the houses and bang on the door. Not super loud, but just a few thumps.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
Which one? Which one are you doing it to?
Which one has the X that's boarded up?
Actually, no. It was this. I think it was this one that had the X.
Okay, I want to be careful though, because I want one that has a really strong door.
Then do a perception check.
Perception check. Okay. Then, sorry, I gotta bring the card up. Perception, just normal. All right, 13.
Okay, so the one that you're going up to right now, this one right here, we'll say it's that one. You
Okay.
do notice that, like, kind of give it a little tug onto the boards, and while you're tugging it, you feel that it's not pulling away from it.
So it seems pretty strong. It's got a good heft to it, right? Like it's generally like I imagine it's generally one of the stronger ones, but I wouldn't be able to tell like what the best door in town is to be able to take it.
Comparatively, yeah, you would not be able to tell if it's better than everyone that's out there, but you can pull on this one because you can fit your fingers around there and kind of like tug on it, and you notice that this one's not pulling off.
All right. Well, I just kind of bump like give it a little pound, like a knock, kind of a little stronger than a knock, but you know, yeah.
Okay. And I hear something. There's something coming from in the house, like kind of like awakening. And as you're standing there, all of a sudden something reaches through the door. There's just like a little hole, like right there. His hands are trying to claw out there, and you see that this deteriorating figure of a hand is protruding from that door.
Well, of course, I step back. I imagine it doesn't hit me at all. It doesn't touch me.
No. If you want to do actually, we could do a
Because hold on. Because that is.
Oh,
what I
you're halfling.
managed
No,
to-
yeah, you can't. He can't catch you. There's no opportunity
Okay.
attacks. You're half.
Okay, all right. Because that was my plan. Like that's my plan. No, that's what I kind of thought that potentially these X's were warning signs, right? And so, yeah. So I'm gonna step back, and because the door is fine, right? It's just that he kind of burst a little bit through it.
Oh, like the CDC warning signs?
So yeah, you notice that the door is fine. They were unable to leave that premise.
All right, I'm gonna start taking my steps back, and I'm not gonna make any noise. I'm just gonna kind of start walking back to these guys, as they're yeah, trying to get into the place. But I how quickly can I get back there before can I
Let's
do it before
see.
they get into it? This is what I want to.
That one. You're trying to get back to Orlando.
Back to the group with the cry. Yeah.
I'd say you can get to you probably dash for 60, or are you 25? Hold on, double check your. I think you got mobile, but I want to check.
So I'm going full tilt, like quiet as I can, but full tilt. Like
Okay, so you got 25 feet movement because you do not have the feat that allows you. It's called mobility or mobile.
okay.
So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can go 10 squares, essentially.
10 squares. That is.
So 10
1,
squares
2,
from this
3,
spot right here. So that's 1, 2.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it gonna move me? Come on. 9, 10. I can see them.
Okay, you can see them, but this is all within 6 seconds of you running, and now we're back to Orlando, and
Keep in mind, I'm ripping around the corner looking extremely panicked. So before I can say anything, right?
that's definitely fair. So you guys were looking for a window,
Yes.
and with that window, what were you noticing? Anything? Like,
Well, we
as
were
in,
looking for a window as a potential way in, so that we wouldn't have to kind of break through 500, pieces of furniture.
okay. Go ahead and roll a perception check. Let's see what all you are perceiving right now.
Not much.
Okay, so it looks like you were a little bit more focused on the windows and trying to get your way into the windows than you were noticing anything around you.
Mm-hmm. Fair.
Okay.
All right. This is a kind of catch my bearings for a minute, man. What's going on? Hey, tall guy. What's going on? How did we get here?
Oh, this guy again. Garg, do you want to just let him know? I'd appreciate that, Growrick.
All right. Give him a quick rundown. Trying to get in the building, but have an issue with actually getting in the building. I'm assuming you're the singer.
Is there anybody else? Come on, man. You don't recognize your old pal Lo?
Sometimes.
I see how it is. All right.
You all look the same to me sometimes.
That shows some bigotry there, my friend. We'll have to talk about that later. All
Can
right.
you tell him? Can you check that
every
window
human
real
looks alike.
quick? And can you get Robert? Can you please pull on that window? Just see if it'll open up.
All right. I'll pull on the window.
Thank you. Jeez. This is how Jackson sounds to me in my head.
Oh.
He's a noble. I mean, right?
And if this is going to be a role, I'm going to give him a little inspiration. Go, come on, man. That's right. And I say, you are the king of the lizard folk, and you will be amazed at how strong you are. So I'm going to give a little bardic inspiration.
You're on a D6 now?
Inspiration.
Right now it's a bardic die. Is a D6 in the description, but I don't know if that like updates based upon.
It's a D6 until I hit 5th level, so it's a D6, and then at
Right.
5th level it becomes a D8.
Jesus Christ. The dice hate me again tonight.
Well, at least you got.
Is the
So you did successfully pull off one of the boards on the window. There are what you see is 2 to 3 more that are stopping you from being able to gain entry.
Hold on. So I'm flying around the corner as this board's coming off.
Yes. I would say at this point, 6 seconds had passed for him. They had had their conversation, and now you can take the rest of your movement to get to them.
All right. I come launching around the corner at top speed, and Actually, well, are they still making another grab for the boards, or like is he
I don't
just
know.
going at it?
Are you, Growrick?
Or is
What was that?
Growrick, are you just like did you just take the one board off and then go grab the next one, or were you surprised and like did you stop and like think do you go for the second one, or like what are you doing right now?
I'm just going to continue trying to tear boards off. And Rob, it wasn't that the 13, it's the fact that I rolled a 4. And it ended up at the 13.
Okay,
So,
because
also let me go ahead and give a little bit more clarification. I know I said the word pool. I need to be more, and it's my fault. I should be more choosy with the words that I use.
I'm trying to pry off.
You are actually trying to push through. It's boarded, and you perceive that you see that it's everything's pushed up against the door from the inside. Those are boarded on the inside. You're trying to push into the window. So not pry off, but push in.
okay.
Okay.
So,
How about a mace attack?
Thank you.
If that's the
Thank
case.
you.
Well, no. Well, as he's doing that, I come launching around at top speed and go to tackle him, but to stop him from opening up the building and then tell him what's going on. Like barely even time to talk, right? Because I'm not that far away. It's like half a
You've been running.
yeah.
Yep. Top speed to get there.
Top speed, so like I'm ripping around that corner, right? I don't want him to open up that building. I don't because the thing is I don't know whether or not there's an X on that building, right? We haven't checked. So all I know is that inside these houses there's some kind of crazy shit, and I want to stop them from getting in, right? Just so that do I have to do anything to do that, or is that gonna be just? Because first I'm just gonna like hit him because I'm not that far away, less than time that says anything, right? But
Are you gonna hit him, or are you just gonna try to grapple him real quick,
Well,
like just to hold him to stop?
No, I'm just gonna try and tackle him, right?
Do it. Let's see. It's gonna be your strength versus his acrobatics.
My acrobatics?
Do I have to be okay? Can I be like this because I would have to wouldn't I have like a disadvantage because of my size?
Nope.
Because I'm in the air. If I'm going for a tackle, it's not like a punch or it's not like a strength. It's a full-on body weight. I'm not trying to give myself a disadvantage. But
To me, it sounds like athletics versus constitution.
Wait, so is he trying to grapple him?
No, you're just trying to tackle him.
I'm running at full speed, and I'm full on tackling him to stop because I don't want to hurt him. My goal is not to hurt anybody, right?
So if you're tackling though and not grappling, then it's not athletics. It would actually be a strength, I believe.
Because I'm not really using muscle. I'm just using speed and body weight. So
that would be athletics.
Wouldn't that be a charged unarmed attack?
Yeah, no, it would be to be. You're trying to be strong, so it would actually be an athletic strength check.
An athletics strength check.
So athletics,
okay.
Yeah.
So just athletics, and that would just be normal athletics, right?
Yeah.
All right. Oh.
He's gonna bounce right off him.
So
but he's still gonna notice, right? That's the thing. So
Look.
So go ahead.
That's
and
the way
explain
a fly notices a windshield.
Go ahead and explain what you did and how you reacted to it at that point.
Rob said he's very too. It would be disadvantage for him because he wasn't noticing. So either way, it doesn't matter. I hit him. I imagine I would kind of bounce. So I'm running full tackle. Like you look at me. I'm just like so concentrated on stopping him from getting in. And as soon as I hit him, you just bounce off the side of him essentially. But to the point where like it's kind of like it's a good punch and just like we kind of stop and I'm just yell stop, right? Yeah. there's creatures in there. Like,
Okay, go ahead and roll one more time with advantage, or go ahead and roll one more time, and we'll see which one's the higher of the two. Because I didn't see that destroyer gave you advantage, though.
wait, what?
The destroyer gave you advantage.
Oh, so I'm rolling it again?
Yeah, go ahead and roll it again.
Oh,
So,
God,
like-
okay.
You were thinking you were gonna fail, but what really happened? Okay, same thing happened though. But
Same thing.
Dear God.
the world is not on your guys' side for rerolls today.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter either, as long as I get his attention, right? That's the big thing.
No, yeah, absolutely. You're 100% correct.
There's no risk here, right?
I look down at you and go, hey, big guy, what's going on?
I'm kind of laying face first in the mud, just kind of like just
You-
dazed for a second, and
You okay?
Yeah, I'm like, yes, I'm fine. Oh, there's creatures in those houses. Have we taken a look around first before going inside?
I just saw. I just got here personally, so I don't. The big guy behind me knows what's going on. So, yeah.
Well, I don't know for sure. Those buildings, as I point around to the ones with there are ones with X's around here, right, Craig?
Yeah, there are. You would see probably this one right here would have it. In fact, let's go ahead and mark it so we don't forget it. Be nice if it was a difference of color. Does that give me a difference? That gives me a difference. Okay, boom. Here we go. That one has an X on it.
So let's see. Is it boarded up from the outside or the inside in this place? Or the one with the X on it?
So you see the one with the X on it. You glance over there. You're looking for something specifically from there based off of the description. So go ahead and do a perception check.
All right.
While this is while we're checking this out, I'm saying before we go in, at least we should knock on the door to see if whoever's inside is alive.
So you definitely notice that the differences, there are differences between the way that the boarding up of the house is, and you see no discernible X or markings on the house that you're currently at.
All right.
All right. So, yeah, I tell them either way, we don't know yet what's inside. We should probably knock.
I just go knock on the door.
So keep in mind too, I imagine that we have one board off the side, and whoever's inside has probably heard us. So.
Hey guy, anybody in there? Just trying to see if everything's okay. Can you let us in? Promise we're goodish guys.
Now that you can hear it, you can still hear the womanly moaning, like crying, sobbing. But you don't hear anything coming back, like nothing directed back towards you. So
Does the
you
house
just hear
look?
the sadness.
Does the house look like there was any struggle? Like, is it just boarded up from the inside completely? Like it's been boarded up and left, and left as is, or does this look like is there any kind of like scratches or anything that looks a little odd on the outside?
Do an investigation check.
investigation.
All right, so you actually notice that there are no scratch marks on the windows, no footprints from what you had witnessed the night before, with all the zombies and such that were on the outside of the house trying to make their way in while you were at the Burgermeister's mansion. You notice that the houses here haven't been disturbed in such a manner. Like, it's not well kept up. It's been it's been weather warned, but nothing like you had saw where there was scratches and stuff trying to pry their way in, or cracks in the walls to try to break
So
their
no
way
signs, no signs of attack at all.
in. No signs of attack.
We should be careful, boys. This place looks like it's not been attacked in a while. It looks like it's never been attacked, actually. If it's never been attacked, then there's a very good chance there's nothing alive inside. And from what I've seen, and just keep in mind, I've kind of described already what I saw. From what I've seen, we might be meeting something gruesome.
Hmm.
Does anybody else have any abilities to inspect the building at least? Because we could break our way directly in, but
Well, here. So, are the houses with X's like untouched by new damage, or is it
none at
just
all.
that specific? Well, if there's old damage and then now there's none at all, that means there might be something trapped in it.
It just means it hasn't been attacked. And if we were attacked in a structure where the creatures didn't know that we were there, we weren't loud, they could maybe smell us, then if a structure like this is perfectly fine, it's never experienced any type, look around us, you can see some of these buildings. Clearly there were people in them. This one, even though it is boarded from the inside, looks like not so much. And she's not responding. Any person would respond to us. Now, also keep in mind too that I'm the one who saw it. I don't know if these guys know about undead things. Is this common?
So, how people handle undead varies country to country. But typically, you don't leave them in houses.
Well, they have here, clearly.
Hmm.
What are we still just hearing crying the whole time?
Yeah, you just hear the moaning, the just, yeah, it just keeps going.
All right, well, I don't want to shout, but
So when I'm looking at this window, and you say that are they bored? Or let me go back to the door. When I'm looking at the door and I can see through, can I see what exactly is being pushed up against it? Does it look like a ton of heavy things, or just one big heavy thing?
It looked like quite a few heavy things that were holding it back. It was furniture. It was shelving. It was.
Can I
It was a
cast
chair.
Can I cast Mage Hand to try to move those things one at a time?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Mage Hand can only lift 10 pounds at a time, right?
Correct.
Yes.
So I was, that's why I was asking is if ever, if I could do things one at a time, are the things that are under, or at least move the things that are under 10 pounds and maybe then give it another strength check.
There is, well, the chair that I envision is holding like the closest to the door, and everything is piled back onto it. But based off of let's do a history. Hold on. I gotta check.
Well, I don't know if we should still be trying to get inside. That's my thing. Maybe we should get in contact with her first. Is there a back door? Is there something we can?
There it seems like everything is barred from the inside.
So breaking into the house is the only answer?
Yes.
Do a history check.
Who? Me?
No, low. So, from your knowledge, Lo, most structural, most shelving units that were built back, in this day and age, would be made out of like a hide glue, as well as pieces of lumber that were trimmed down. They weren't particle, boards or anything like that, so they're not really light, and they're all a single unit.
So none of this is IKEA. Okay, I gotcha.
That's what I was going for. Yay!
None of this stuff's from IKEA. All right.
Yeah, so mage hand would not move.
That's why I asked.
Yeah.
I mean, if there was anything that I could move that could lighten the load for another strength check, but that's.
Is this a single story structure?
You see that it is a 2-story structure.
Is there like an awning or something that is up to a second story window, or is there a door up there?
Yeah, there's an awning, an overhang where you're at. Actually, where Lo is, as he was looking, at Graurig pushing the window in.
Who's the tallest in here?
Aren't you the tallest guy here now? That'd be Galric, who's the tallest.
I am the tallest.
Garig, you wanna try and boost me up there?
All right, little one, come here.
I'm willing to take a look. Those creatures are terrifying, but I think if we take this in a safe manner, we can help her out.
Come here, little man. I'll hold you up there.
All right, we gotta do anything here?
I mean, my lift over head weight should be well over what you actually weigh with all your gear.
Oh yeah.
So let's boost him up there.
All right, and let me go ahead and let's do a strength check to make sure that you can make it up there, or you can push him up there.
Okay.
Yes, I know. Us tall fellows do pack a lot of weight.
So
Alright,
I throw him up there.
Yeah, with ease, you were able to get him up onto the second area. Let's go ahead and move over to the second area.
Hold on. Can I front flip?
Yeah, acrobatics.
Oh, Lord.
Acrobatics. Let's do this.
You're about to make this so much worse.
Oh,
You successfully flipped.
I land perfectly and just bounce like off the top area there. Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and activate. So, Doe, you were actually not there. You are there.
I see kind of a
Hold
black
on.
screen.
Yep, I see what you see. I'm fixing it right now. How about now?
I see a wall.
Right.
There, yeah.
And on this wall, you actually see 3 windows. The right one and the left one you're unable to reach, as forgot the one that didn't look good, but here is what the awning looks like. However, you can get to this window, which looks kind of boarded up, but not as much as the other ones were down there.
Yeah, imagine upstairs window would be, less priority. All right. Well, I'm gonna do the same thing. Though I'm gonna be really, really careful with this. I do go up to the window and first I just kind of knock, like light knock.
So you recall how loud the lady was, the commotion that she was making when downstairs, and you kind of notice that it's downstairs was not as loud as you can hear her from here. But nobody responds back to you.
All right. Knock a little bit louder.
Not skipping a single beat. You still hear the not even phased by your knock.
All right. I stand there a little bit puzzled for a second, trying to think of possibly any other thing we could do here. Well, I guess I might as well try and break off a piece or two to get a look in. I'm gonna pull out my dagger and try and peel back the window a bit if I can very lightly. Trying not to make any sound.
We'll say that the cautiousness has been taken quite a bit of time. We'll say that it's been at least an hour and 15. And that I'm gonna go ahead and pause here, and we're gonna go back to Zoran and Akor.
All right.
And Akar?
Yep.
And Zoran, are you here as well? Oh, sorry, I missed that. He must have went to the restroom. Akar, so you can go ahead and place on there that you had a short rest. Go ahead and roll your, I believe it's is it a D12 for a barbarian? What is your
D12, 3 available, it says.
perfect? Yeah, go ahead and roll that for a short rest. That should
I
get
hit
your
roll, I just hit rest.
Oh yeah. It
Do it
should
again?
yeah. Did it do it or no?
No, I didn't hit roll. There was I had to hit roll first and then rest, so.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay, I'm hitting roll.
All right, perfect. I gave you 6 points of health. So you're now at 42.
It gives me one roll, right?
Yeah, you just wanted to do one for the short rest.
Okay, so I just hit rest again, or do I not need to?
No, you're good right there. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
All right, and now you should have something back based off of the. Go ahead and double check to make sure it's all back. See ones on everything.
One health off. Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
just
perfect.
one health off. Now that's all. The
All right.
rage didn't go back up.
The rage
Or is
didn't
that a
go
long
back
rest?
up. Well, we can double check.
Isn't that long rest? I remember that. Isn't
I think it is a long rest.
Okay.
We will.
It's not a big
So-
deal. I slept too, so if it is.
Oh yeah, fair enough. All right, and it
Zoran's
looks like Zoran. Basically, we're back to you guys. Wanted to find out what you're doing now that you've had that short rest.
All right, so just to double check, they let us. They said that we could rest there tonight if we had to.
Yeah, they said so. Yeah.
Okay. Then I have. Actually, I have a question for you. Let's see his name. Not Anton. Ismark. Ismark.
Yes.
If you were
yes.
to build up some defenses here, would Strahd, like, I guess what I'm trying to ask is, what is your actual relationship with Strahd? Is he technically your overlord, or is he just some guy that has no business sending skeletons and trying to get tribute from you? Like, can you give me some more information on your relationship?
Go ahead and just. Yeah, I think you know what he'd be forthcoming with it. Well, what ended up happening was he had taken over our lands long ago, and he expects us to live and abide by his rules, with no questions of how we feel about anything. He rules as an overlord.
Taxation without representation.
It is his township, so
So I must ask, have you guys ever tried to stand up to him? And if you have, what has happened?
Many have tried, but many have also fallen.
Okay.
There was one who stood out amongst them all. He was a mage of some sort. I don't remember his name.
Mage. Can you give me a description?
Stories have made it their way here. He was a rather tall fellow. Very
Mage.
keen on destroying Strahd, and we all believed that he would. I mean, many from the village rallied with him.
How long ago was this?
You see him kind of like looking up in the air, trying to find out if he could think back how long ago this did happen. Give you kind of a valid response. He says it has been quite a few years. I would say at least 10.
Oh, wow. That has been a long time. I have a recommendation. I don't know if it would get you in trouble, so let me just run it by you. If you were to grab everybody from within the town and then put them in a 1 block area, we may be able to take some of the materials from the other houses that no one lives in and create defenses around 1 block where everybody lives. That would make it a lot easier to survive every night, and you would have a higher chance of not losing people every time night comes. Have you thought about this before?
We've had many, many plans, but the townsfolks, they're not as strong as they once were. Many have gotten
Oh.
older. And we've tried, and we have not so many.
Would you be opposed to my friends and I clearing out sections of the town for us to help you relocate so you guys would be closer together at night?
Maybe another time, but right now I'm more concerned about my sister and getting her out of this place and out of Strahd's gaze.
Fair enough. All right. Well, I just wanted to find out some information as well as double check whether or not we could still stay here. And you gave me both of those. Thank you for your time.
As well as yours, good sir. All right, and then you see Ismark. He kind of walks back into the living quarters, and he was just about to just sit down, and he looks worried. That's the feeling you get from him, the way that he paced back. Like, time sensitive, like there's a lot that needs to go on before, leaving.
And is everybody else here, the ones that were checking out the woman that was crying?
No, you notice they haven't been back yet. They're still out there in the town.
All right. Well, there's nothing left for me to do here. Akar, did you get your rest?
Yeah, feeling fine and ready.
Okay, good. Let's go check on the others, see how they're progressing. Unless there's something else you wanted to do first.
Not at all. Let's get moving.
All right. Are you guys able to see where we're at currently?
It shows us right next to Growrig and Jackson on my screen.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
So as we're walking away, I look to Akar and I kind of whisper in a lower tone, don't you find it kind of strange that they've been in this situation for such a long time, yet have not put up any defenses, anything like that, or fled?
Very strange. I mean, this whole town is strange. Since the moment we walked in, nothing's been right. Except
Yeah,
for
it's
me.
almost as if there's a curse or something over these people besides, just the obvious.
Curse of Strahd as I break the fourth wall. And
No, we get
No.
sucked into a vortex. We wake up in our own eyes.
I stare right at Culprit from the table up to the end.
Oh fuck!
Immersion breaker, just find it.
Like, Laura doesn't know I did it, so it's just a break the fourth wall. I get that full moment. I go back to talking to him, and I'm like, yeah, it's just strange. It is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
wait, who saw that? Who saw that? Because I didn't see it.
No one saw
You see a
that.
black- You see a black cat pass by twice.
Oh
Oh
shit!
God.
All right. Back to the table. Back to the table. Come on, guys. That was good though. I want you to take an inspiration token for that one. I'm not promoting you guys going off subject, but that was fucking beautiful.
Sweet. It was very visual, huh? You saw the little barbarian like staring at me.
Absolutely, dude. I looked down even. I was like, oh shit, I see him.
Point at me.
I was like, here's a coin. Here's a coin. And I toss it to you.
That's like some Lovecraftian shit right there, man.
Oh,
That's
nothing in
crazy.
a car. Continue though, sir.
You and Zoran are still at the mansion and are trying to make your way back. Think, or you're trying to do something else?
Yeah, we were headed there. He asked me, what I thought. I told him it was strange, and then yeah, I was waiting for a response. I think, unless we were just continuing the walk. You made it yourself, Laura.
Yeah, I know how to sneeze.
All right. So as you guys are walking up to this building, you kind of see Doe on the overhang trying to pry himself either in or trying to grab an attention. You heard a knock like as you were walking towards, the house.
All right. Well, the
And-
knocking didn't do anything, but I'm prying open the window with my dagger to try and get it open fairly quietly because I'm actually worried that if someone in there is not responding, then what we're dealing with is not a someone.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Which what would I roll for my dagger for like a prying something open?
Let's try it as a yeah, let's go with sleight of hand. That's a good idea.
We'll just do sleight of hand. Okay.
Yeah. See if you're able to do it as silently as possible.
Ooh.
He thinks it was quiet.
Yeah, but if the knocking didn't do anything, I'm not so worried about it super quiet. So I imagine as long as I'm successful, as long as it's quiet, like not like fucking breaking the whole thing down, then.
So you feel it kind of give way a little bit, but it didn't quite knock it out of position. I think you would probably at this point feel that you can try it again and it'd be more successful.
All right, I can just give it. Well, I imagine I can go at it a little bit stronger now because I feel I've cracked the window, right? So, would that be more of a strength then? Because it's.
Yeah, we'll go with strength on that one. Yeah.
Just be.
All right. So you successfully take one of the two boards off.
All right. Do I see anything inside?
Seeing inside. Let's see. The walls. You can see the hallway, and there's like a little light in the back left area of the hallway.
Okay. So we're dealing with. Okay. I imagine I can't make my way through that hole. I have to break the next one off, right?
Yeah, you'd want to break off the next one as well to get into there.
All right. Well, at this point, I don't think that we need to be worried too much about making some noise. So I'm gonna tell the guys down below that I think if they want to put some strength into those doors, they probably should be fine, but definitely be careful not to start smashing things. I am gonna finish. Can I do another strength on the next board just to pry it out?
Yeah, you can go ahead and do a strength check on the next one.
Or is that not
No,
right
no,
away,
it's-
right?
It was
It is
it
right
was
away?
definitely something you would look in there and you would kind of like be, well, I got one off. Everything looks kind of safe from here, from my perspective, and you're going for the next one.
Yeah, like I'm talking about it so they know what's going on, and then we just kind of, just go to the next one. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
So as you were trying to pry this next one off, you slip, your hand kind of loses grip on the dagger and it falls to the ground right on the inside of the window.
Oh. Okay. All right. Do these guys want to try breaking in down below while I'm doing this, or
One of you guys could throw the dagger back towards him.
No,
it's in the window?
It went into the window just right inside the seal.
Oh,
Like-
no. Okay.
Like I'm gonna try again. I got my short sword on me, so it's probably really like just whatever. And I could probably take it off by hand, anyways, if I hit it hard enough. But I don't really necessarily want to go into the building alone on the top floor. So if you guys want to start trying to get inside somewhere down below, this might be worth it. Just don't start smashing stuff, because the other houses around, well, they probably contain things we don't want to deal with.
So, quick question. I just got here, spoke with the Burgermeister. I see you're up there. Hey, Doe.
Hey, what's up?
So what's going on? Why are we trying to get in here?
Well-
I look at him and go, shh, listen.
Yeah, I'll hear. What's up?
That's why.
I'm assuming you guys would try to reach out and ask her to open the door or stuff like that, right?
No, oh God, that's a great idea.
How come we didn't think of that?
Zoran, give it a try. Give it a try. And I sit back and
So you're being sarcastic. So you tried that. All right. Well, I'll watch and let me know if you guys need anything.
I quickly describe my concerns to the group. Do you guys have anything to say about the potential of this not being somebody but something?
we'll be prepared. But we need, there also could be somebody in there who's in dire need, and worst case scenario, we rid this town of something dangerous.
Worst case scenario is she grabs the dagger that fell in and then jabs it through while you're not expecting it when you're trying to climb up.
Yeah, worst case scenario, she's batshit crazy and possessed, and we all get locked in the basement, and they're forced to eat dough.
He seems like he'd be quite tender. And then I give it the old.
So can you roll a perception check for me?
All right.
I agree, love.
You are actually hearing what they're saying down there.
Yeah, I would.
So, I take it we're back at that window, and that's downstairs. That was where we were able to push a board off to begin with. I think I will give it another. I'll give it a strength check on myself here to see if I can add a little bit of oomph to it.
Yeah, let's just not start smashing. Let's try and get,
Yeah, I'm gonna go with strength and just pushing.
Here, let me give you some guidance. So you got to push with your back.
in a twisting, wrenching motion.
Oh God.
Sounds good to me.
No, I'm just joking. Don't.
All right. What? I totally missed that. Apparently, what did you just do?
I was pushing on the boards on the window that where Galrag are kind of loose. Got one off.
Go.
I'm pushing on another board to try to get yet another board off.
So that same one though, right? Like over here on this side.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you were successful. You were able to pull off that, or push in that second one, and you hear it go in there, pop, and then ting, it hits the ground.
Is there enough for me to squeeze through now?
Yeah, you would technically be able to squeeze through this one.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze through and then try to clear it out from the inside. And open the door. I'll see if I can get the front door open now, guys.
All right, I try to pop the last board off with my short sword if possible here.
As
Okay.
before you slide in, I'm like, "Lo, take this," and it's a vial of holy water.
Okay, and I put it in my just put it in my backpack.
All right, that last board popped off on the second floor for you.
All right, I'm gonna just hop inside. There we go.
All right.
Yeah, and so once inside, I'm gonna go ahead and unbarricade the door.
Which room is this crying coming from?
Give me a perception check.
I imagine to be fairly simple to see.
For you, it definitely is easy to see. You were able to discern that it was coming from the room over here.
All right. Do I know exactly where in the room from hearing that? Because that's so super precise. I'd know like the exact kind of like direction, right?
You would know the exact, based off of the way that it's hitting, you'd be able to tell that it's exactly from that door right here to the right of that.
Yeah. It's right close to the door.
No. I don't know if you'd be able to perceive inside of a small room where somebody would be located without being able to look into that room or be in that room to hear it.
You could tell someone was crying beside the door. I'm gonna argue that.
Okay, according to this, you know that they're not right up against the door.
All right, because that's what I wanted.
Okay,
I'm
that's what you're
worried
trying
about.
to. Okay, gotcha.
All right. I'm gonna step forward to it, and I'm gonna knock. With the expectation to step back again, knowing what I've seen.
Okay, so you don't hear anybody stopping. They're still just there. She's still crying.
All right, I think I'm gonna wait for these guys to get up here then.
Okay, let's go ahead and go back over here then. So and this is Jackson. So Growrick, are you guys gonna go in there? It is kind of damp outside here.
It's much better to have walls than it is to not have walls when stuff like this going down.
So, based on getting in, how long would it take me to unbarricade the door?
I would say it'd take probably around with your strength, you'd be able to probably pull it off within a matter of a couple moments, like a couple minutes,
Yeah.
we'd say.
Yeah. So, I just tell everybody to wait here until the door pops open, and I open the door. Do you want me to roll a strength check?
Oh, it is Jackson. Yeah, go ahead and roll the strength check. Oh, even worse is me.
Oh, no.
Oh dear Lord!
Took me longer than I thought.
All right, so So you were able to get the bookshelf kind of shifted on you and kind of like, nudged against you, but didn't knock you on your butt or anything. Just kind of nudged against you, and it shifted a way that you didn't want it to shift. You didn't realize it was still kind of rickety, even though it was a pretty heavy bookshelf.
Must have got it at a garage sale. Do I eventually get the door open?
Go ahead and roll one more. All right, yeah, you were able to successfully get that door open. Go ahead and unlock it for you guys now. You guys should be able to walk in there.
All right, let's. I'm not sure my vision's working.
Yeah, my vision's not working.
I think one person's vision is exploring for me too. All right, let's
give
get
me one
the
sec.
door rebarricaded.
Yeah, go ahead and do what you're doing. I'll get your vision back.
Let's check the perimeter, make sure all of the windows and doors are barricaded properly. Can stand tonight.
Let me know if you're having any issues with the vision now.
Let's see.
I can't see anything in this area right here
Oh no, it's
or
working
anything
for me.
past there.
360 torch.
Oh, there you go. I can see it now.
All right, so it looks like it's pretty. Yeah, let's just get the barricades back up. We'll sleep in shifts.
What our viewers cannot see what's in this room. Give me 1 second. I need to figure out. Character.
Found the toilet. Anybody gotta go? Hold on.
Might be best if I just do this. Now we got it. Are you still able to see Zoran?
Don't go in there.
Perfect. All right, so coming in here, you see that there's the ceilings are around 8 feet tall on the first floor. Though you'll see that the ceilings are around 8 feet in the second floor as well. The house sits at like 40 by 40. You notice that the raw rig, you're noticing from where you're standing right now that the whole back looks like maybe the ceiling caved in. The doors are boarded in from the window on the right hand side. Low from where you're seeing both of those two left windows, those are all boarded in. The one by the car also. To the right, you'll see that as well. It's all boarded up.
Does it look like something could crawl through the collapsed ceiling or anything?
Looking up, you just see that there's actually boards that are replacing what had fallen through at one point.
Okay. But does it look secure? Is the big question.
It looks as secure as it possibly could be. Being that, you know, it did fall through at one point.
Mm-hmm. All right. I want to go check out upstairs.
I'm having a hard time finding where the stairs are.
I actually can't find them either.
I pinged where the stairs are.
Oh, okay. So by the front door.
Yeah.
When my vision wasn't working, so I didn't see it. Got it. Okay. What the? I did not say. All right, so. God damn it! I'm trying to fucking move shit. All right, so I open this door.
Okay, and as you open it up, you see that there is a woman that sits in the center of the floor in that upstairs bedroom, clutching a doll. She's just crying, holding that doll, clutching it tightly.
Ma'am. She looked injured in any way? Malnourished, anything like that?
She looks like she's thought about, you know, depression. She's like going through a depressed moment, as, you know, like she hasn't been eating for a while, like really well.
Just nothing, huh?
Everybody's upstairs, right?
A car? Are you wanting upstairs or?
Oh, sorry.
Ma'am, are you
Oh, this way.
okay?
If she doesn't respond to this one, I'll repeat what he said, but psychically.
I can only see like
What-
two tiles.
I mean, I can speak psychically into her mind, but that's beside.
Oh, well, I didn't know you. I don't even know you can do that.
Yeah, it's just.
While this is going on, and I have a bunch of like ball bearings in a bag. I take a small handful of them and roll them onto the stairs.
You're gonna do it without us knowing?
I'll tell anybody if it gets to it. I'm just preparing. You guys are already talking, so I'm thinking ahead.
How are you talking to her? Are you like, what kind of persona are you bringing across to her? Like consoling, angrily, loud, like abrupt?
I'm actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull my lute and I'm gonna start playing a very soft, soothing song. You know, to hopefully try to help calm what's going on in the room.
When I start doing Enya vocals and bring out my singing bowl.
Oh God.
Do you want me to roll a performance?
Yeah, let's go ahead and roll a performance.
$21 if you need it.
Okay. Oh, she's still sitting there in the middle of the floor, clutching the doll, and she kind of mumbles a little bit in between. But you weren't able to discern that while you were outside of the house, or while down the hallway, or even as you were opening the door. It was real quiet and to herself. She barely even notices that you're in this room currently.
Does she notice at all, or just barely?
Like, she sees past you, not like past Grorig.
He's just 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah.
Whatever you guys do, do not touch that thing that she's holding.
Oh, are you afraid it's cursed?
No, I'm afraid she's gonna go insane. Even more so than she is now. If you look, it looks like this thing's the only thing that's holding her together.
All we can do is lock her in this room.
Zoran, with your perception, that doll looks kind of familiar.
Was it the one that was in my backpack?
Kinda looks familiar to that one.
Okay, so it's not the same one because I was about to freak out. I threw that shit away. Hey, doesn't that doll look familiar, guys? Something we saw inside the... And do I recall it being in that House of Horrors place?
Yes.
It looks like it's the same style as the one that we had found, or the one that someone had mistakenly put into my backpack.
Do we know how long she's been here?
You can do a investigation check if you wanted to look around and see if there was anything on the first floor. I don't know if there'd be any way to discern that without asking her directly.
Why you bullying me? You fucking bitch, why you bullying me?
Sorry, you want me to roll some
Oh yeah,
perception? Perception.
did you wanna go scout out the downstairs and take a look at that, or
Well, does it look?
go ahead and do
Yeah,
a
like
perception check real quick? We'll see if you find anything up here.
Like, does the bed look slept in? Does the like what's the room looking like? That's the thing, because
I mean,
you
what's
know,
it
or
smell
the,
like?
the
That's-
house
that's why
looking.
I'm-
Yes.
That's where I was leading to, is the perception.
Okay,
ahead and,
I'll roll a
yeah.
perception.
So if you move, well, since you had started out closer by the door and kind of backed up a little bit, you were able to smell that somebody had been staying in here for quite some time without washing. She does not smell very good at this point.
Now, I keep in mind, I've also smelled the creature that almost grabbed me out of that house. Is there? Because do I have some kind of reference to that?
So you would not have to roll a Constitution saving throw to make sure that you're not going to throw up. But she is quite foul smelling.
But does she smell like the creatures that almost grabbed me?
No. Okay, I see where you're going with that. No, she would not smell rancid.
Like, yeah. So when I broke, so that's more of, actually is a better question too. Like, does the house smell like the house that I broke open, or that was broken open when I yeah.
No, it doesn't.
No. Okay. All right.
The one that you were trying to break open on that other street, right?
Yeah, so it doesn't smell like death like I imagine the other one would.
Right.
All right. So I start to relax because this house doesn't feel at all like a threat. Yeah.
So did I like? Do we see you like sniffing around, like with your nose in the air?
Well, I'm just looking around. Well, I smell what as soon as I stepped in, right? But that's what I'm thinking about right now as we open the door, right?
So what
if
are your
it's-
thoughts? I see you looking around.
Well, potentially she's been in here for a long time. But if she's not responding to us, I'm not sure what else we can do. None of us are going to carry her out of this building.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is we could bring her to the church if we talk to the priest. I don't know. We could actually check around town to see if maybe she has any. I doubt it. Maybe any family members she could stay with. But I really feel bad for her. She can't continue to live like this.
The house hasn't been attacked, and if she's not responding to us, are you going to carry her out? I'm certainly not.
If it comes to it, we could carry her up, but then again, begs the question: where are we going to take her? So you might be right. We should at least continue to try to make contact with her, though.
I look around a little shiftily, reach into my backpack and just sprinkle some holy water on her. See if that does anything.
Just a little squirt.
Yeah, just because just looking at her, going, yeah, I don't know what this stuff really does, but
Dip your fingers in it and just like flick it.
that's exactly what it is.
Right in her face, just while she's crying, like.
It starts to sizzle. Oh no! Kill it.
Does the holy water do anything?
You notice that there's no change other than it kind of like snapped her a little bit. Like she moved just a little bit, like a flinch.
Hey there, princess. You doing okay?
He took her.
Who did he do? Who took who? Who took who? Let us help. Who took who?
She's gone.
Who's she? Your daughter?
Took her.
Is it your daughter? Your mother? Who is she? And who took her?
She's gone. She's gone.
Who? Help me out a little bit. Come on now. Who's she? Is it your daughter? Is it your mother?
My daughter.
Okay.
She's gone.
Okay, who took her?
I'm scared that Strahd took her.
Okay, so Strahd. Okay. Well,
I had kept her in this room this whole time. She's never been outside. How did he even know?
Seems like this Strahd guy's kind
Should've-
of
Should have never known.
sounds like he knows a lot more than people give him credit for. So, how about this? My friends and I we're already kind of on the lookout for this guy. Do you have a picture of your daughter that we could take so that we can see if we can find her?
He took her. Took her.
I get that, but do you have a picture of her so that we can see if we can find her? Because I want to find her.
So you look at you're looking at her, and go ahead, do a perception check. Okay, so it's let's see. Let's go ahead and do a medicine check now.
Okay.
You've seen this kind of thing before. You've ran across this in your travels. And you'd see that she's had a touch of madness. Like, she's not all there. Her responses are going to be limited and kind of not faced towards you, but the world itself.
Yes, trauma.
Hey guys, while I'm consoling her, see if you guys can search the area for a picture of her daughter.
Yeah, sounds good.
Thank you. And I will start playing Elizabeth's song on my lute just to see if that triggers anything.
You're definitely playing it beautifully.
That's not me. That's Zoran's perception.
Oh, I thought that was, sorry about that. I thought that was your performance right there. Sorry.
I'll throw a performance out there because I. But yeah, 22 on my performance for Elizabeth's song. Since I've got it, I'm gonna, and it's kind of related to this area. See if it's something that triggers anybody.
Okay, let's see. So yeah, you're playing beautifully. Like there's not even a problem. Like, you had been playing this song forever, even though you've only learned it within the last, few days. Didn't skip one single chord. However, nothing is shaking her from this feeling, this impending doom feeling that she has.
Wait, a car, is that a trap door in the room that's near you?
Is it a trap? What? Sorry.
A trap door.
Trap
What's
door.
that in the corner?
Might be.
You want to do a perception check?
Sure. Probably not going to work. There we go.
That's a decent
Alright.
perception.
So you notice that it's not actually a trap door. When you got closer to it, you realize that it was more of a it was a bed frame that had some broken slats in there and no straw or anything above it. To the right of you, you see that the door was, or I'm sorry, the floor is boarded up where how at one point it may have caved in, and that was its patchwork to be fixed.
This is not a trap door. Busted up bed.
Empty room. All right.
Did I find any picture of the daughter? Or painting, I should say.
Wish I could show it to you right now. I am looking for the picture.
Should we go check that other room?
So I'll go ahead and let me go ahead and describe it best that I can. So you pick up a picture of a 17-year-old looking girl, like 16, 17 years old. Mainly teenager, very slender, long necked, very innocent looking with the way that she kind of moves her head tilted to the left, and is like gazing out into like maybe she's looking at mountains or something in the far distance, and very beautiful, like lush lips that kind of curl up in a small smile, hair in a bun, like long. You would think that the hair would fall down to the sole of her back, but it's wrapped up in a nice loose bun in the back of her head.
Be right back.
And as soon as I find it, I'll go ahead and I'll add it to your things so that you can see what it looks like.
Okay. Well, I grab it and then I hand it to. Who asked me for it?
Loaded.
I hand it to you, Lo.
Hey there. This is your daughter?
He took her.
I
He
get.
took her.
And this is her?
She drops the doll and grabs for the picture and holds it so tightly to her that you hear the frame, the picture kind of crack as it was set behind glass.
I'll
And
take
she's
that
holding
as
it
a
tight.
yes. All right, don't hurt yourself. We're gonna go. We're going to help find your daughter. I promise that. I can't make a promise. I can't make any promises other than we're going to look. But we're going to look, and we're going to see what we can find. But for tonight, can we stay here to protect you?
Oh, Gertrude.
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 Okay. Hey, somebody write that down. Name's Gertrude.
Gertrude.
And she's clutching it tightly.
Is she hurting herself?
Do a medicine check. You see, there's no pain. There's no blood, no nothing. It hasn't broken to the point where it broke skin.
Okay. All right. And I pick up the doll and I hand it to her and see if I could trade it for the picture.
Do a perception check.
That's the bane of my existence right there.
Low. You do a perception check as well.
That was my perception check.
I mean, sorry, Doe.
By the way, Doe has the wrong name under his icon.
I know. I've been trying to get to that while I'm looking for this as well.
Rob's gonna try.
Oh, okay. Rob says this needs a reroll. Hang on.
I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Okay.
See, here's the thing. Last time we just like walked into a house, we're thinking everything's all fucking dilly dally. Man, like some scary stuff happened. Okay.
Dilly dilly.
Out of character, did you put those ball bearings on the stairs?
We'll find out now, won't we?
Yeah, I did. I rolled them down.
I can't wait to go down those stairs.
Well, if something tries to push up them, we're gonna be glad I did that, huh?
Two. Ah, I found it. Here is what Gertrude looks like.
She's rocking like the vampire Mademoiselle garb. I guess that's normal dress though for this world, right?
Yeah, actually, that would be normal dress.
So kind of like a 16th, 17th century French look.
If I can add.
I'm back.
Hi, back.
All right. Grab this. And so let me go ahead and show you real quick, Lo. You missed it. Here is.
It's on my picture. It's on my screen.
Okay, good. Go ahead and close those up. And I'm gonna go ahead and try to see if I can add it to yours real quick, and then we can share it as needed.
I'm sorry, say that again. I didn't catch that.
I'm gonna try to add the picture to yours. There
I
it
already
is.
saw it.
No, I mean, like, you're gonna have it with you in case you needed to like pick it up and like identify something or. All right, I added it to your journal entry. Under journal entries.
Thank you.
All right, with the 16. Okay, perfect. So, Doe, you noticed that when he had picked it up, you saw the inscription. You got some eyes that are able to see from, see pretty clearly. That there's a tag hanging from that doll. It caught your eye.
Is it mentionable? Because like something can catch my eye, but I might just note it.
Well, with the way that the doll looks,
because a tag can be a tag, but it can just be like, I'm realizing that potentially it's newer and there might be something on the tag, but
there you would see some writing that is indiscernible from the distance you are, but that there is something on there.
All right, well, say there's writing on the tag.
I have it in my hand. I immediately take a direct look at the tag.
All right, looking at the malformed doll that has a strange leer and wears a sackcloth dress. You see that it was it says get off Blinsky. And then stitched onto the hem of that dress, it is frayed a little bit, but the tag says, "It's no fun, it's no Blinksky."
Something about okay. I'm gonna notate Blinksky. And down. I'm gonna go. Anybody heard of Blinksky?
Nope.
Have we?
Can I? Should I roll a history on that?
You can, yes.
I haven't heard of anything.
All right, so yeah,
Sorry,
there's
history's not my strong suit.
I may not be. It's not my stock shit either, but I try. So
Yeah, wasn't he the name of a popular bard about 20, 30 years ago?
I like that. So with the checks that have been going on so far, I would say that none of you really can remember or have ever really heard of such toy makers.
I'm gonna make note of it because it seems it seems like it's important. I again offer it to back to the mom. Yeah.
Kind of shaking in her spot, she welcomes it back to her arms, and the picture slides a little bit lower and then kind of falls to the ground, and she kind of holds that tight to her face.
I'll grab it. I'll grab the picture before it hits the ground because I don't want it to break. Treating it with reverence. Right, guys, I think we know what we need to know out of this place. Let's make sure it stays barricaded. And do we want to stay here for the night, or do we want to go back to that other place, the ritzy place? Honestly, I think we're better off here for the night because observing it from the outside doesn't look like they were getting too much attack. That's just me.
I
That-
know
that's more-
personally, I just want to go somewhere that's just nicer than this. This is kind of ran down. That's his
Safe,
Jackson.
and you already had this discussion, Jackson.
Yeah, the place hasn't been attacked yet. The outside seems perfectly good, right? So we know that at least the boards are strong, and we do have the time. So
And we probably shouldn't head out till morning anyway because, well, we won't get very far at this time of night.
The only thing
Well,
I'm
we're not in
worried
good-
about is she's been acting the same way, I'm assuming, every night because the zombies haven't broken in and got to her. By adding us to the equation here, is she going to act differently? Maybe scream or freak out because we brought up the daughter?
That's
If
why
she's
we
been
go.
crying every,
That's
if
why
she's
we
been
go
crying every night.
downstairs. We'll go downstairs out of her eyesight, but in a way that we're still able to protect her if need be.
I take my pack off and I begin to walk downstairs.
That sounds like a good idea.
I've totally forgotten to tell everyone about the marbles at this point.
All right, so
Okay,
I need
so-
you to roll a check. Would that be acrobatics to kind of keep himself up?
It's a
No, it's
DC
gonna be
10
perce-
dex. It's a DC 10
Oh,
dex check.
that's right. You got one. That's
It's
right. There is a.
But perception too, right? Because they don't know it's there.
So yeah, but so it's a dex saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my question is, does the passive perception get it? Do I have to roll the saving throw?
I think I
you,
saved.
you save. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, you definitely saved. You notice that it's there, Zoran. Yeah.
So
'Cause you're
I
passive is
carefully
six.
I
Yeah,
carefully
it's
navigate it
super
at
high.
half speed.
No, but you notice it and you do it?
Yeah, if you move at half
Okay.
speed through the ball bearings, you don't have to make a save.
Do you tell anybody else?
Yes, I certainly do. Hey guys, there's ball bearings all over the stairs. Be careful.
I think we would also see him like avoiding them. and wouldn't have to tell us.
I'll clutching my
guess
backpack
so.
inside,
Yeah, he's like-
slipping
he's like
down.
tiptoeing around No one's gonna be like, "Hey, he's kind of acting funny. I wonder
That's
why he's
weird.
doing that."
Right. So.
Like we're gonna go to sleep and we're gonna hear a loud ass thud and then wake
gonna
up
be
with her
the
on the
chick
bottom
who-
of the stairs.
It's gonna be the girl. She probably gets up and like acts like she's fine. Like she's fine. It turns out, and she goes like get a glass of milk or something.
She's sneaking back in the house from the
Yeah.
rain that she was out.
Yeah, she's all fine.
No,
she's just
I'm
her attention and crying on the floor.
all right. Well, I'm just busy picking them up then as we go down.
He's like,
All right,
"Oh,
sorry, Rob. We, if anybody was going to fall down the stairs, it was going to be me. But we're sorry. I apologize.
So how many did you throw down?
I threw 100.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll a D100 and see how many you recovered.
Oh, geez. How do you do the D100?
It's the last one on the right.
Oh, it literally is just straight D100. Oh my god. Okay.
All right.
Got
So go ahead and
58
add
back.
back 58 back. Yeah.
So there's still a few on the stairs. All right.
Yes. There's still a few
There's
on the
still
stairs.
42 on the stairs.
Oh,
man.
wait. Go ahead and roll with an advantage.
Oh.
So roll the
No,
D100 one more time.
Disadvantage.
This
Oh,
Disadvantage.
disadvantage. Oh, shit.
Oh, you're. Oh my god.
It cut it off
how
for
do-
me.
How do I do that with the disadvantage then?
Just
Oh, I
don't
got-
roll
just-
it again.
Just roll it again and you
it.
take the worst of the two.
God, so
Good
you know what it reminds me
shit,
of?
Rob.
It reminds me of like when you drop a glass in your kitchen and you're scared to walk into it barefooted for like a week. It's like you're just thinking like this could be the time.
That there's that one shard left.
Yep.
Yeah, except there's gonna be 20 little ball bearings all over the stairs.
There's
Oh,
gonna be
no,
80.
there's 80.
You found
Or sorry,
20.
80. Sorry, 80. No. Yeah, I found 20.
There's
Sorry, that's what
tons.
like that, now there's gonna be 80. Now that I've only picked up 20. Yeah. Oh, fuck.
This place is permanently cursed. This is where Strahd
Watch, it's gonna save our life, like, a few games down the run, like in a month or two, like.
We'll forget
We're gonna
about it.
No, we're gonna pick up the newspaper and read that a lady slipped and fell down her stairs and broke her neck.
For family
No, we're gonna be
culture.
God.
We're gonna be fighting Strahd in this house, and
That's
then
it.
right, he's gonna slip down the stair, right?
That's
So-
how we. That's how we beat the big bad.
That would be amazing.
All right. Okay. I guess you get 20 back. God damn it. All right.
You do have like 2,000 though, right? At one point.
Yeah. Well, no,
has
but we
1,000
used
total.
one.
Uh,
We used one as like light to light up the thing. Remember? So I'm down
That's
one
true.
from there, and so okay.
Never realized how amazing ball bearings are.
I have so many things. Yeah, I got actually a lot of things in my inventory. It'll be good.
So, are we staying here or are we going? Can you guys please make up your mind? Come on.
This place is.
We're staying
we
here.
should stay here.
All right. Is there a suitable bed here for me? Because I don't just sleep anywhere.
You can sleep on the ground. Yes, you can. I've seen you
There's
do
beds
it. I've
everywhere.
made you do it.
Hey, Jackson, when did you become so emo?
Yeah.
I never seen Jackson act like this. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a weird.
He understands.
I
I'm
think
gonna
we should
hand
tie
him.
him up.
I'm
Can we
gonna
just
hand
tie
him
him
an
up for the
iPhone.
night, and just in
I
case.
I flick a little holy water at him real quick.
To be safe.
All right. Well, this room doesn't look entirely terrible. It doesn't look like she's coming over here. This may not even be her room. I'm just, I'm gonna take this bed.
Growling, is Jackson depressed?
Uh, don't ask me.
She could talk to him later. See if he's alright.
Rob gets the quote of the day. Give Jackson a Snickers. He's not himself when he's hungry.
Yeah, there it is.
I'm just. It still pisses me off that we didn't get those goggles from that guy, and he fucking charged us so much.
Right now.
Yeah, but we
is-
didn't actually spend the money.
What goggles are you guys talking about?
Right, but
Look, give it a few more nights. Those zombie things. We'll be free goggles pretty soon.
these goggles would allow somebody to see at night, so that we didn't have to worry so much about there's always a torch going on because he can't see in the dark, so it would have helped out. But because they wanted an exorbitant amount of money for it, we
Night vision
No, it just
goggles. Those
pisses me
sound
off.
bitchin'.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you didn't want to sell them for the right price, and always try to.
yeah,
talk
but
them, I guess.
2,000 fucking gold, really? I mean, really?
Stop by. I'll stop by in the morning and see what I can do.
So you can light on fire.
Yeah,
We almost fucking had it too. It just, if those guards wouldn't have came in.
Those guards.
What
What
Yeah,
exactly
those
happened?
you remember those 3 women that we saw at the bar or at the tavern?
Yeah, the ones I tried to dance with.
Yeah, they ended up showing up.
So,
You can say they wanted to dance with Growling, and I.
what did you guys do? Sounds like
It just really frustrated me. So, I need to go to
They
sleep.
have some
I'm fucking
issues
tired.
with those that are not. They have some
Ugh.
issues with those that are not as human as you.
I'll have to ask. I'll have to ask the shopkeeper. You guys are being forthcoming.
All right.
You're gonna ask the shopkeep if we aren't being forthcoming. No, the man tried to sell us something for 10 times its value. That's why we don't too happy with the shopkeep.
Yeah,
I'm
just tell him to fuck off, and then let's move on, right?
Oh yeah, that's
I
exactly
hate
what's happening.
I hate merchants like that.
I'm gonna investigate the kitchen and see what I can cook.
All right, do a investigation check.
I got a 19.
Okay. You see some pretty solid like rock type thing that it's in the shape of bread, but like you hit it against the counter and you feel like you can probably chip the counter with it. You do see some stuff to make like maybe a stew or something. There's like a vegetable stew.
It,
Some carrots.
the food itself is not rotten. It's decent enough to actually cook.
Yeah, I would say that you would. It doesn't look like it's the newest or the freshest, but it's still kind of smell it. Yeah, it seems like it'll do. Some sage and stuff like that. That's nothing really big up there, but like some spices and things in the cabinet.
All right. So I think this would be a good time for us to do a long rest.
All right. Before we do that too, I have a little bell in my inventory. I'm just gonna hang it above the door, like right in front of it, leaning right up
Ah.
against it. So if the door,
Okay.
yeah. So if we get attacked at all, hopefully we have like a yeah.
We will have someone on watch. We should have a rotating watch regardless of how safe we feel.
Because last time we were in a much more secure place.
I make some special food.
You use a special sauce?
Yep. You just still don't want to know what it is. After all, I am a bard.
Okay, I'll say I don't want none. Not.
So I'm gonna hand it out and say if hand it out afterwards. Just kind of keep it on you, and if you get so that you can something you can eat after a rest, but I wouldn't necessarily eat it after this rest because none of us are under the weather currently. Just keep it on you.
And you give it to everybody or just a specific person?
I'm able to make 6, so.
Oh, nice.
So as you're handing it out, are you actually bringing it upstairs to hand it out, or you staying down there and everybody's supposed to come to you?
I'll stay down here and hand it to them when I see them.
You should go see if our patron would like any as well. Maybe you might get her to talk.
All right, I will. All right. It's a dex save, right?
No, you can go up at half speed without having to.
Yes.
I just imagine all the stew and all the shit falling all over the place. Like that episode of The Office where he spills the chili.
Nope, I'm not.
Oh my God. So bad.
No. If you
That
did you go half speed?
No, I didn't, because I did that specifically for Rob because he wanted to see somebody fall down the stairs.
Oh shit!
Oh no!
The Rob sauce.
Is that like that should be like a 1-4 or 1d4 1d8 right of damage? Bludgeoning.
Depending on how many stories, it's gonna be a D6.
D6. I would say a D4 only because like he didn't make it up even halfway, and it's not even a full story.
Oh no!
He took a 1. There you go.
What about the stew?
Well, it's not stew. It's not stew. They
Oh my
are.
god.
It's a
Vegetable
it's
broth.
well, it's more of a kind of a. Yeah, I guess you can call it a vegetable broth, but it's food for 6 creatures. So I guess in this case we'll use it as a stew. So maybe I'll take a D6 burn damage too.
Okay, and I would also like you to see if you can do a dexterity saving throw for the stew. All right, how did you save it?
Yeah, the scene from Spider-Man 1 when the first Sam Raimi one when he slips and
There's no
falls.
Spider-Man in this realm.
I'm using this as as the overarching as it's up in the air. I'm using my quick reflexes to catch everything on the tray as as it falls back down. I go, whew, that was close.
Like the first Spider-Man film.
Oh shit!
Just like the first Spider-Man film, absolutely.
Marvel,
All right,
don't
all
sue
this
me.
time too. I'm rebarricading the damage that we did to get inside. And then I step over to this chair and pass out. Just out cold sitting in the chair. It's been a long day. A lot of running.
I'm gonna draw something on this face.
That would be.
First one out.
It's got a roll for that one.
Yeah. You're gonna have to let's see, perception versus
Sleight of hand.
sleight of hand. Yeah. Doe, you awaken as he was about to start writing. He placed it against your skin, and then you woke up.
Can I snatch it back from him, and then try and try it like try and hit his face with it? There's a line across his face.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's see. That would be. Let me see. We do. That would be something. Not sneaky. I say it's impressive.
Because it would be like sleight of hand to take it from him.
Sleight of hand to
Right.
take it from him, but then you would also have to do like your strength versus his acrobatics to get it to stop it.
Well,
It'd be strength.
No, strength. Yeah, strength versus
it'd be
acrobatics.
would it be dexterity? No, it'd be his dexterity versus
Yeah.
my dexterity because he's throwing it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I mean it is dex, even if it is acrobatics, sleight of hand, stealth. These are all stealth based, or sorry, dex
So
based.
it's like sleight of hand to grab it from him. And was he counter rolling?
Well, I'll let you take it from me, but so you just toss it at me now.
Okay, then that would just be dex, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he wants me to roll that counter at an advantage. All right. And I still suck.
Yep. Nope. Yeah. Go ahead and tell me how this happened.
All right. So just as I wake up, I am just before he touches my face, I grab it from him and immediately flick it back to the point where it leaves a line straight across from the top left to the bottom right.
Yeah, I probably deserve that. But hey, can't fault me for trying.
Will you guys please be serious? There's gonna be a horde any second.
You guys, and I give you a death stare, and then immediately pass out again.
Who you calling you guys?
I just pull my blanket out and I lay back down. Where did the dinosaur go?
I'm gonna go right here, and I'm gonna whip out my bedroll and kind of prop myself up in the corner and play my lute softly till I fall asleep.
So who was staying up?
I'll stay up since I took a short rest earlier.
Okay, where are you going to be located at in this?
Once it starts letting me move, I will tell you. I'm like stuck at the entrance area.
I would recommend.
Where do you recommend?
I'm just gonna let you see what you want to do before I make my recommendations.
So, what's exactly boarded up? Just the blue
Downstairs.
markers?
So the blue markers downstairs. The one on the left is no longer boarded up, but the one on the
But
right
I
is.
reboarded them.
Oh, you reported
Remember?
both left and right.
Yeah, remember I was saying
then-
you guys were doing your thing.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you meant you just did the front. But yeah, if both of the windows down at the bottom are boarded, all the windows down at the bottom are boarded. The only one that's not boarded is this where I moved you to. That open window on the second floor.
It's upstairs.
Yep.
Yeah, I forgot about the upstairs one, and I also forgot about my dagger, which is probably still sitting there.
But there's a way up there only if someone got like boosted or something, right? Because that's how you got up through Grawl
Right.
boosted.
Right.
Okay. I guess I'll stay guard near the window because there's still the ball bearings all over the steps, right? So you get home alone, some fuckers, so they try to come in.
God damn it.
Where does that movie? That movie's not in this realm either. I don't know.
My tribe's
Movies
I
aren't
want
in this
pictures.
realm.
Please
Let's
don't
just-
serve.
not a
don't
movie,
sue
it's
us.
a live action play that my tribe has been celebrating hundreds of years.
Oh my god.
I can tell you about it one day, but for now, it's just like that thing we watched.
Like your entire tribe of like these movie aficionados that like are like all critics.
So as you
Theater
walk
nerds,
towards
just totally.
as you walk towards the window, you kick something that's like right near your foot, and it kind of hits the wall and bounces off a little bit.
Oh, a dagger, nice. I pocket that.
All right.
I
But
didn't know it's hit. I just find it. And I think it's free. I pocket it.
Go ahead, deduct one dagger from yours and add one to yours. Just for right
You
now,
know, there's-
or whatever
you
you
know,
guys do. I don't even know. We'll see. We'll see where this goes.
We'll just say it's over there. Mine's like I'm just gonna leave it as is. But we'll say
Even
it's
though
over
there's like initials of like D. I don't know what your last name is, but it's like D.
DD.
Like carved into it.
there.
On the
No
back, it's like
danger.
property. I'm like, oh, I guess no one knows this. So you said add a dagger.
Yeah, go ahead and
How
add
the
a
fuck do I
dagger
do
to.
it? And the,
You
right?
open
Item structure.
compendium, yeah, and you pull the compendium and you pull that item into your player.
Like I have two, so I'm like I'm okay. I'm just down one.
So the items directory, not the compendium.
Let's see.
You
So-
do it.
In the compendium, you scroll down to where it says items, regular
Packs?
items.
I would do it from D&D Beyond and add it there and just re-upload the.
Or why not just manually edit it in your like chart thing? You just go to the inventory, add, and then you just add a name to it.
Because you don't get the. It doesn't have all the roll.
The stats and the
information when you
rules
do
and
it.
stuff. Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna be using my Okay, okay.
So it's Compendium Packs.
So it's the second one from the end. It says Compendium Packs. Yes, you're right. Scroll down to where you see DBD, items, SRD. Click on the items.
It says SRD. That's locked.
There's one above it. It's the folder one. Hit the folder one. That should open up. Yeah, in there you can do a search for dagger, and then you just drag that into your item sheet.
That's so
I love how intuitive it is. It's so good.
slow as fuck.
What are you talking about? It's like top of the line, state of the art technology.
I guess I'm hitting the wrong one. DD items.
Yep. DVD items.
Oh,
It's
I
no,
need
it's
to
because
put that.
I clicked the SRD one and I closed it, but I didn't fully close it, so it's
Oh, okay, okay.
The thing is, also if you have your character sheet in pop-out mode, it might not add either because it's. I don't know why. There's a glitch. You gotta pop it back in.
Okay.
Then pop it back
Well,
out.
let me just. I have it in, so I already added it. You're good to go.
yeah, dude. Because that was not responding. I was typing
Yeah.
dagger and DD items and it wasn't finding anything.
Yep, I got it in there for you. And let's. Joe
What's on my
thinks
tip?
that he has his on him, but he is
You can
actually
just do the easy way. I understand it's not there.
okay. I could do
Because I have
that.
2 of them, so I'm fine. We're good.
All right.
I remember that I don't remember that I have my dagger.
Okay. Yeah, you can always look for it in the morning or something, or if anything happens. Yeah, you always have that option if you remember it.
Or if my good buddy reminds me that he picked it up.
I don't know. It's yours.
But you know, I'm fast asleep. I don't know what's going on right now.
All right, so go ahead and roll a perception check, Car. This is the first, hour or
It won't
so
let me
of
pop
night.
it won't let me pop the character sheet back out after popping it back in, and it won't let me close it. I don't know what I did. I can move it around, but I can't get it out or off my screen.
Go ahead and if you have to, just go ahead and refresh the page. It'll close you out, and you'll have to relog back in. But probably best just to do it now. And then I'll go ahead and get Jackson. He's going to bed. He is going to eat one of his. Well, no, actually in the morning he'll have a ration, but right now he's just going to bed. He also tucked his dog onto the foot of the bed and gave him a pillow. Let me know when you are back in, Car.
Yep. Just waiting for it to respond.
And by the way, we've almost got the hosted server all set up for Zomboid for this. And then we're looking at setting up one for 7 Days to Die. I'm looking forward to all this happening here within the next couple weeks.
All right, I'm back in.
Yeah, that Zomboid server is gonna come up pretty soon. Yeah.
Tomorrow morning, I'll be transferring the files over there to get that going. Hey, DJ, welcome.
I'm in.
All right, perfect. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and say maybe an hour or two have passed. It's close to about midnight. Go ahead and do a perception check. We're going to see if anything happens. So from where you're standing on we'll say from the perspective of the front of the house, you're to the right of the window looking outwards, where the direction that you're looking, you can see down towards the church area. So then you see like a greenish glow off to the right, and it almost seems like it's coming from the church area.
Okay. Greenish glow over by the church area. Got it. I mean, this is like the zombies are out there and shit too, right?
This is about the time that you would notice that like Burgermeister's house was being attacked. This is well within it.
There's nothing out there
There's nothing out there for you
except for this green glow at the church.
at the church. Yes.
God damn it! All right, I walk over and I wake up, Grorig.
Yeah.
I shake him. I'm like, yo, you got to see this.
What is it?
I tell him to go over there when there's a green glow coming from the church. Pretty weird.
Does not
No zombies,
does not
nothing
look
out there.
natural.
Does that look
Typically-
unnatural?
It says it does not look natural. It's not something
Okay.
you've ever seen.
Right. I was gonna say. I
Even,
was like,
even bioluminescence doesn't normally have a color like that, but
and there's no undead out here. It's been pretty quiet. This is around the time they attacked last time.
It's actually an
No
hour
questions.
into when they last attacked. So it's well after the what they did the night before at the Burgermeister's house.
What do you think?
it could be a spell trying to give this town peace. It could be something that is not as it seems with that so-called holy man.
Should we wait till the morning, or do you want to get everyone together and check it out?
We have been going full tilt for a bit. We need this rest.
All right. Well, you should get back to it then, and I'll just sit here and watch the show.
Wake me up when your watch is over.
As I twiddle with the dagger that I found on the floor.
All right. Say about 30 minutes pass by. That greenish glow still looming in the air down the street at the church area.
This time I go over to Zoran and I wake him up and I do the same thing just to see like what his response is to the situation. See if he has a different perspective.
Okay.
So I go over to, which room is he in? I don't even see him.
I'm downstairs.
Zoran's downstairs in the living room area.
Do you have to transport me, or can I just move over there?
You'll have to do a dex saving throw.
If I know they're there.
Unless you're walking really slow because you know they're there.
I walk really slow because I know they're there.
Okay.
Extremely slow.
Sorry, Rob. Looks like I'm the only one brave enough.
It won't let me go through the steps. 1 second. I'm not hitting the wall, sir. You're a liar.
All right. Are you over there
Just
now?
click the stairs, right? It'll just take you over.
There we are. A little party down here. I go and I bump Zoran and I go, hey, wake up.
Yeah, what's going on in the car?
I need you to take a look at something. There's something going on at the church. See if you have any idea what this might be. And
Yeah,
I lead him back upstairs.
we'll take a look. And then I go up the stairs extremely carefully.
Yeah, I remind him, yeah, there's this ball bearings, careful. Found this cool dagger though.
That's neat. Are you sure it didn't belong to the lady that owns the place?
Not sure. The rest probably won't.
Nah, you do you, man. Whatever. Where's this light at?
Go to the window.
All right,
Can't-
looking out, you definitely see that there's a greenish glow coming from the church grounds, in that direction at least, from what you can see here.
I would like to roll perception to see if I can see anything else besides the green glow. Yeah, it's a nice green glow. How long has it been like that?
Couple hours. Woke up Grawrig before you. He thought it was odd as well, but figured we needed a rest for now. But I don't know, just very odd to me. I figured I'd see what a holy man thought.
Do I get any? Do I sense it's ominous or anything like that?
You get a sense that this is not something that is normal to, within your deity's realm. You don't like this. It seems kind of off. Yeah.
No, thanks for showing me. I had to go make sure the priest is okay.
You're gonna go there now?
Yeah, I'm gonna go there now. What if
Do
he's
you
in
want-
trouble?
Do you want to let the others know, maybe, and not go there by yourself?
Yeah, that would be best.
I mean, I'm all
Um,
for it. Just like saying, "Fuck it, I'll go with you," but we should probably let people know.
Yeah, let's wake everybody up. Thanks for pointing this out. I go really slowly down the stairs.
You went down and up the stairs pretty fastly, sir.
All right, I'll roll it if you want me to.
No, I'm just kidding, dude. I'm never gonna push you into that situation, but I thought it was funny, especially when it's something dealing with the map.
Joe, Lo, guys, wake up. There's something going on.
What?
There's
5
this
more
really-
minutes.
There's this really eerie green light coming from the church. I want to go and check to make sure the priest is okay.
Who all's going?
So far just me. I believe Akar was gonna go with me as well. We're waking people up right now to get ready.
Fine.
Thanks, man. Really appreciate it.
I wake Grawrig back up. I love it. Well, looks like the holy man went to see what's going on with the other holy man at the church. I'd like hasn't gone away. It's been quiet outside though, and we shouldn't let him go alone.
Any of those that use spells needs rest.
What?
Can't just-
Okay, dude, you guys are so fucking loud. What are we doing?
Get you his stickers, and we're gonna go see what's going on with the holy man.
Fine.
I sent you a PM, Kulprid.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, little guy. Hey, big intimidating guy. Wake up.
What? Oh, what?
Wait, why are you walking so slowly down the stairs, Growrick?
Fucking go. You guys want us to go? Let's go.
Roll
We're
it.
going. What? Let's get
I was
going. I'm
asking
ready.
the question so that I can make it down. I thought you were going slow. Are you going fast? Because I was playing as if I just noticed it because the whole time you guys were going up and down the stairs, I went to go get a rest.
Don't say anything.
I'm saying we need to go. Let's go. We'll
Oh,
all
no.
slowly make our ways down the stairs and get out of here because this stupid ball bearings.
Okay,
Where are we
imagine
going?
Imagine going to a
Alright.
friend's house and then he just starts going down the stairs really carefully and slowly. Would you do the same thing?
Absolutely.
Well, then there you go.
That's, I just asked a question so I can get out of here safely. I'm very observant. All right, so we're all outside now. We're going to go over to the village. Activating. Everybody should be here pretty soon.
All right.
All right. Let me know if anybody's having any issues.
No, I can see.
Perfect. Everybody's showing up. on the
Actually,
stream. Good.
nope. I take it back. Take it back. I can't. I was looking at the stream, not the actual game.
Oh, gotcha.
So the streets seem pretty empty. What about down by the Burgermeisters?
I can see now.
I don't see our characters.
I also don't see you. There you are.
I just deleted him and put him back on. The vision is good. It shows torch, updated token. You on stream.
Mm,
All right, so looking south, you're not able to see around the fencing that's down there by the Burgermeisters, but you can kind of hear some rattling down there.
Let's get to the church.
Yeah, we should hit the church first. Their place is able to survive multiple nights. They should be fine.
I'm just curious if it's a swarm. If it's focused around specific areas, that might mean that there's a purpose.
Or someone close by controlling them.
So, as I'm nearing and I'm seeing the green glow,
But right now,
can I
oh, go ahead.
can I throw an Arcana check on that?
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
All right. So, looking at it, it does look odd to you. Nothing that you've seen in the past. Being that you're not really proficient in Arcana, so you don't know where it would originate from.
Actually, I
Just
have. I have. Solaris has proficiency in Arcana.
Oh, dude, I didn't change out your character. My bad. There it is. Sorry about that. And you can still see, right?
Yes, I can.
Okay, good. So looking at something like this, you would see that it's something that, it's not something that's, of any. You don't have any fear about what's happening right now. You kind of see that it's more of a repeating show that would happen constantly when an echo of an event happens within a world. So what you're seeing currently now is from the lights that are emerging from the lights that are emanating from the gravestones and graveyards there. You see there are ghostly it's a ghostly procession, wavering images of dotty women holding great swords, wood-wise men, slender bows, dwarves with glittering axes, and archaically dressed mages with beards and strange pointy hats. All these more are walking forth from the graveyard, their numbers growing by the second. Just feels like an echo of a past event, or more so.
I relay my vision, what I see to the team.
We should check and see, make sure the priest is okay, or if he has any information.
I want to know what happened here. So much death. So many souls.
Do we see the procession, or is that something like, was it like a vision that you saw?
No, you see the procession. He knows the portion about it being on like repeat,
Oh, okay, got it.
like the echo of a past horrific event.
It's like using your TiVo and hitting the rewind button.
The priest said that this ground was hallowed.
Seems like he wasn't too forthcoming now, does it?
We should find out and ask. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt.
Once I get there, I kick open the door.
Like this whole Batman persona.
All right, let's go ahead and go into
It's
the
Batman.
Your tribe would know.
church.
Nope. Is it a bat or a man?
I'm more of a man bat than Batman.
Oh god.
Got it.
Man, bat.
Man bat pig.
Well, there is actually a DC villain named Man Bat. So yeah, but he's more of a man that is a bat than versus a bat that is a man.
Is this DC close to Bavaria?
Oh god.
It's down the road, down the road a bit.
We should go.
All right, coming to the church, you see that there's nobody there inside the building, like in the main area. Still to the left and to the right of you, there are the four doors that seem closed at the moment. And you could just barely see it in the back right-hand corner, but it does look like the door is kind of ajar, to where you can see the glow emitting from the small opening.
That's the direction I head.
Yep.
I don't have it. I don't have a token, so
I put you one down.
yeah. There I am. Now I can see, but I can't see me.
Okay, hold on. Take you.
I also
Why did
pull
they all
my,
reset?
pull my mace out and my shield.
I've got vision, but I don't have a token.
Wait, how do you see him now?
No, I don't. There I go.
Okay. All right, now hold
As
right there.
as I walk, as I'm walking there, I have my sword drawn, but I'm just dragging the tip along the floor as I sulk to the back.
I gotta go to the bathroom. Right back.
Okay.
Any sign of the holy man?
You guys are looking around right now currently for him, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm sulking back this direction with my, like I said, with my sword, the tip of my sword just dragging across the floor. And you told us to wait here, so we'll wait here.
All right. Go ahead and wait right there then. Yeah. Then give me 1 second. All right. Don't say anything. Grab. All right. And give me 1 moment. Bring you in. All right. And did Molly make it back?
Haven't heard him talk.
I know was running to the restroom, but
Right. Okay. Let's see where we're at on here. So you guys are all looking. Well, you got Zoran looking and Solar's looking out the back door. From that position, you actually see something that catches your eye in the distance, in the backyard, or in the grave area.
right back.
All right.
So you said that something caught her eye in the
Yeah.
back of the corner.
Yep. In the back of the corner, you see something that catches your eye.
Out the door or inside the building?
Out the door.
Hey guys, come check this out over here.
Molly, we can hear feedback.
You can hear feedback.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we
hearing
hear
echo.
Hold on. How about now?
Better.
Perfect.
Way better, yeah.
I don't know what the hell. I didn't do anything.
I blame Discord.
That's weird. I literally was just standing here like I normally do.
So wait, what do we see? And we can
Uh,
still hear.
I think it might be coming off the culprit.
You're still getting
So-
feedback from me?
I don't think it's not Culprit. Yeah, it's definitely
It doesn't
Molly.
show. It doesn't show anything going off for me.
Culprit say
What?
something?
Are you sure it's
Okay.
not me 6? Because I see that going off. That's the only thing I see going off.
That's doing like the background noise and stuff in the wolf howls and crap that we hear every now and then.
Well,
I'm gonna
it's
mute.
Molly's.
I'm gonna mute myself and see if you. Since someone talk and see if you can still hear it.
Okay, so I don't hear it anymore. Okay, it should be fine for right now. So
Okay.
we see something in the back. You guys see something in the back. Jackson's gonna move closer. What do you guys see, guys?
Muting Molly fixes it, by the way.
It's still there, even with me disconnecting. That's weird.
That is pretty weird.
Is everyone getting the feedback?
Yeah, it does bounce your character when I talk. Okay, can you guys what do you guys do from here at this point?
Molly, you gotta fix that. It's really hard to actually like hear.
I'm gonna.
I don't know
I'm
how
gonna
to
go ahead
fix
and
it.
rock it.
I literally didn't do anything. Like I can't fix it if I don't know how to fix it.
Are you on a headset or are you on just?
I'm on a headset, but I didn't change anything from when I walked away and came back.
It's been there for a minute, so it was there before you actually walked away.
Oh,
Well, I'm not hearing it right now, so should be fine.
No, you can hear it. It's still there. It's like when there's a certain volume.
Let's just push through because I know it's tough, difficult, but I hate to say it, but we got people watching, so.
I know it's just feedback. It's hard for people to talk when they hear their voice back.
the mic wasn't even on right there for like 2 minutes though.
All right, disconnecting from Discord, coming back in.
When you were saying there was feedback at the end there, Sulek, my mic was literally muted.
I can't
Well,
hear
yeah,
it now.
I know, but
That fixed it.
Okay, let's go and work forward from
yeah,
here
that
then.
fixed it. Yeah, we're good.
I was gonna say, because I literally didn't do anything. It should have
It's
been.
fine. It happens. Audio is weird, dude.
When
does that.
all else fails, blame Discord. That's
All right, so we got Two going out into the. Jackson's gonna follow up.
Okay, now that I'm outside, what do I see?
Okay, across the way you see a dark figure. And let's go ahead and have him describe himself.
That's why he went into the channel. Good to know.
And that person's on mute.
Strahd,
Hello,
you're on mute.
travelers. I imagine you enjoyed your gifts.
Who are you? Tell me why I shouldn't take your soul.
Because
Wait,
you
you
won't
got
be able to
gifts?
handle me.
What does this person that's talking look like?
You can see a picture of him in the screen now.
No.
Basically, well, I'm sorry, it's in the stream. Never mind. So the figure that you're looking right now looks like a powerful, like warrior type figure. Cape drawn, black eyes. Look like they've seen many, many centuries of war. Like there's just a pale look to his face, hair slicked back, a beautiful ruby brooch on his chest. Armored and suited up with a huge bastard sword, which I would think is a bastard sword, hung to the left with a ruby encrust on that as well. Gauntlets. And a crest that you see on his tabard that looks familiar.
And with that, pow. I go lycanthrope.
That explains who we have today.
I take a step back.
Fuck. I grab Jackson and move him to the other side.
To the other side of you, like behind you. All right.
State your purpose. And I put my and I bring my sword. I bring my sword up to a guard position.
I do not answer to you.
Then you shall fall.
Wait a minute. Hold on here. Wait, I can't get it through the wall. Get me through.
Got you.
Thank you. Don't attack this man. Let's talk. Who is this guy?
He has not made himself. He hasn't made his name known, nor has he given us a idea of what he wants.
Well,
Oh, but I have. I've given you gifts.
yeah, exactly. He said something about gifts.
I don't remember receiving anything from you.
Before we come to blows, state your intention. Is it you that
I have
brought
welcomed
this?
you to this realm.
And this is what you would consider a welcome in these lands?
You attack me.
Wait, have we come to blows yet?
No, not
Has
yet,
it-
not yet.
Oh,
You're
okay.
close though. Like words have been thrown, so I guess verbally attacked. Yes.
Who are you?
I do not answer to you.
So you just appear, and just for your amusement, I take it.
I could come and go as I please in these lands.
Well,
Then do you answer to me?
I wonder if this is the
Wait.
Strahd that they talk about in this land that is the bane of their existence.
Wait. Then do you answer to me? Can I roll intimidation?
You can try. You definitely try.
I could try. Yes.
Every DM's favorite phrase. You can try.
Very useful. Phrase. The answer is he looks as scary
He's
as
like,
a short
coochie,
half.
coochie, 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 coo. You answer to me, coochie, coo?
Shame. I am your Dark Lord and Master.
Well, I guess he does.
So
You aren't my master. I answer to no one.
oh, Dell got a reroll
Oh,
from
go ahead, Dell.
Eros.
I got a reroll.
Yes.
You get a reroll.
Oh yes.
That's better.
Unaffected. What a valiant effort.
Are there any fresh corpses around?
Last you were in here, you noticed that there were some corpses around. Yes. Fresh.
But are they recently fallen?
Please provide recent as a term of numbers. Because you did just bury the burgomasters yesterday, in fact, and
Yeah, it's not-
he's been
that's-
dead
that's-
for a month.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not recent enough.
Well, wait. What are these gifts that you speak of?
You took these gifts and yet you don't know what they are?
Well, I just pick up things along the way, you know.
The basket,
Definitely
of
not the-
course.
The basket. You speak in riddles, vampire.
When you left the house, when you first came to these lands, you took a basket of gifts.
This is something that you guys received these gifts when leaving the manor, Gerst Manor.
I don't remember that.
There was some
I don't
wine
think
in
I was
there.
here for that.
No, you were not here. Akar.
What did
Actually
it have?
says, I remember there was some brie. There was wine. And enough for a couple days' rations.
I don't seem to recall taking any of that, so
I remember rations.
Nah, well,
So it was how we ended one of the streams. So
Yeah, no, I remember getting rations and stuff, but I yeah.
you didn't remember what from. Okay.
I wasn't
Basket,
there.
I did not know.
I wasn't there when this gift was presented.
It must have been really good wine, that's all I can say.
I'll throw an intimidation check.
There we go.
That was definitely a good try.
But if nothing else, it shows that I'm not backing down. And I'm not afraid. State your intention.
You're very promising amongst the others.
That wasn't what I asked. Now state your intention.
Ask your friends what my intentions are.
You can see by the look on their face that they don't know what you're talking about. Now state it. Or taste my blade.
So much power.
What is it you want? You giving us the gift? That's fine. What is it you want from us? Why show yourself here?
Someday someone will take my place.
He's looking for an heir. A vampire looking for an heir. Oh, I cannot wait to tell this tale. You fear your own death, Strahd?
I need no heir. You've come here, you've seen what I have.
Yes, and all it takes is words in the right ears, and you wouldn't have it anymore, would you?
Mighty fine show you've given so far.
You haven't seen nothing yet.
I'm waiting.
Yours is just another soul waiting to be reaped.
As I said, I am waiting.
So Lars has beat me to it.
Shall I strike the first blow?
You can try.
And then you'll all die.
I cast Guiding Bolt at him.
Let's see. With a flashlight, streaks towards a creature of your choice within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On hit, the target takes 46 radiant damage, and the next attack roll made against the target before the end of the turn has advantage. Thanks to mystical dim light glittering on the target until then. So, okay, so you're actually attacking, and that is an automatic hit, right?
No, I had to do an attack.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and roll attack. As you attempt to hit Strahd with the guiding bolt, you see that he lightly sidesteps it.
You could do better than that.
I only have
Well,
3
then-
spell slots. So I gotta make sure the rest of them count.
Right
Alright.
now, since you have already tried to fight, go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay.
Once you get the. I rolled a fucking 2. Yeah, I agree, Rob. Oh.
Are we missing anybody? We have. Oh, we're missing Jackson. My bad. And Strahd, you do have your player. You have your abilities right next to you. So if you want to, what you could do is say what you're gonna do, and I will play it on the in the round.
Strahd does not.
Oh, let me tell you the page then. All right, so your stuff is on page. Page 239. Oh, wait. Sorry about this.
Strahd will multi-attack.
Okay. Is that his Solaris?
It hits.
Does he have reach?
I gotta move him forward, but
Bro, that's not reach. That's that's a ranged attack.
Yeah, true.
all right, and then the
I'm down.
Fuck.
That 46 though.
The cue evil anime villain laugh.
Well, one of you have already fallen.
But as I'm giving him double birds as I hit the ground.
Don't forget when you get shifted, you take half damage from non-magical attacks.
So was that a?
It
Is that
should
not
be on
magical?
that. Yeah, that's the question. Does that count as a magical hit?
The necrotic part would.
The necrotic part
necrotic,
would be
yeah.
normal, but yeah, that wouldn't be that much. But did that save you? all of 8 points of damage can cut in half, so 4 points less. Does 26.
Oh, then I am barely up.
Obviously, you're not ready for me.
God damn it.
Obviously, as I take a step back.
Make your intentions known.
My intent is to keep my eye on you.
And eventually, my intent is to have your head on the end of my sword as a trophy.
Now look, like I just hang out with these guys, right? Like I just met them along the way here. I'm out for adventure. So you know, just saying.
You might not last long here.
You'll see me again, and you'll wish that you hadn't. But I know when I am bested, and at this particular moment, it's not the time. I just take a single step back without truly disengaging.
I like the mouthy one.
We'll see how much you like me the next time we meet. Because you have us at a disadvantage at this particular moment. You know about us when we don't know about you. But mark my words, I will not rest till I learn everything about you. Learn your strengths, learn your weaknesses, and I will use your weaknesses against you. Mark my
Well, I'll
words.
rest well. I'll rest well.
And when I'm done, you'll rest in peace. Because I'll take your soul.
You gotta end his turn unless he's doing something else.
Well, he kind of has a second attack, so Strahd, would
Does
you
he still
like
have enough
to
movement?
hold that second attack out of the multi-attack?
Does he still have enough movement to get to somebody? Didn't he just move a lot?
Oh, he just moved barely 2 steps. He has,
I'm
yeah.
far, so I can't see.
Yeah, he moved maybe 1-2 steps. You can easily make it to the next person.
I'll be watching you.
And I'll be stalking you.
And Strahd disappears with the misty escape.
I cast his spell magic. I'm joking. It's like, fine, I'll stay here and kill you.
All right, we are out of combat. And looks like we are coming to a complete of season 1 of our campaign. We are going to be taking a couple weeks off for Christmas and whatnot, for the holidays. And we will be back on the 8th, ready to go. I hope you enjoyed tonight. And
will that count as a long rest?
Nope.
And keep an eye out for stuff. You know, right? Right, Craig?
Oh, for the Patreon that's coming out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've set up a Patreon if anybody wants to take a look at it. It's Kulprids Gamin. I definitely got to set that up onto the page. So if anybody is up for helping out, helping out with the channel in the way that, monetary means, greatly appreciated. Supporting, based on time and everything as well is also great. Just being here, part of the community, is amazing. And yeah, I think we're all going to have some pretty fun coming up.
And
2 weeks on the 8th.
For me, thank you everybody who stays and watches. We'd be doing this without you guys watching. It's more fun with you guys watching. So we appreciate it. So, as a player, I think I'm having more fun because I get the reactions from you guys, and I will make my turns based on some of the questions that you or some of the things that you ask. So if you want me to try to fall down the stairs, I will try to fall down the stairs for you guys.
And Rob, you're not allowed on the Patreon just because like you do a lot, dude. You do a fucking dude. You just do a shit ton. But yeah, you guys definitely make this so worth it. So worth the fun, the time, the effort that I get to put in through the weeks, and I enjoy my players being here around the table with me. We miss you, Evie. We wish you were here right now. He's not dead. He's getting a raise and a promotion at work. So just sorry if anybody thought I was going that route with it. But yeah, Jackson should be back on the 8th as well. And let's go ahead and see if we can find some.
When everybody comes back, call him Admiral, just because that'll be a lot of fun.
Oh, that would be fun. Yeah.
Oh, you finally hit Admiral? That's awesome.
He hit first, and his command required him to go to a frocking ceremony today. Yeah.
Congratulations, Eves.
Definitely. And can't wait to get you back here. Looks like we have what's Dungeon Oasis doing right now? Maybe we can send you over to them. Let's see, this was a Rob, I definitely gotta find a spot for you, man. Even if it's an NPC, man, we gotta get you in here.
I think that would be a great thing. You know, a kind of a great thing is if you can bid money to be an NPC for a day.
Well, so in the Patreon we are allowing certain things that can happen there where we can flesh out NPCs. We can create NPCs for characters, bring them in on it. You know, just stuff like that. And even me going out and helping out other people too. That's going to be, great as well. So as soon as I get, it's already live and everything, so you can see what the rewards are. In fact, let me just throw it in here. Just so that we actually have it here. All right, so here is the official so far. I haven't even got to create the exclamation Patreon. It's that new. I created it like right before here. Right before we started. Like I didn't even have enough time. Otherwise I wouldn't have had enough content if I wouldn't have spent that as extra couple minutes.
Yeah, just keep in mind, guys, 50% of what you send to Twitch goes, 50% of what you give in terms of subs goes directly to Twitch, where Patreon, Craig gets to keep a significantly larger percent of that. So if you are considering supporting too, that's definitely a way better way to do it. Way more efficient way to do it.
And yeah, looks like they're doing a campaign over there, Dungeon Oasis. If you can, I know a lot of you got some new emojis today. Let's go ahead and let's throw them up in there if we can. And that's definitely thanks to Rob. You made me beat my goal, dude. 77. And I was only looking for 70. I wasn't even actually looking for that. It was just kind of like it happened. Definitely appreciate everything that you've done in helping us.
We'll hit 100 next, and then 200, and then 400, and then
5,000.
Right?
That's the plan. And then we just make this happen.
Exactly. Keep going, guys. It's fucking great.
Thank you all for hanging out for this. So we're gonna go ahead and raid Dungeon Oasis now. And
That was fun, guys.